8th of April. But great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, you should understand that this is part of the process. Do not be dismayed. I know it is not palatable. After all, the fight for freedom is not easy, it's not cheap. I'm telling you honestly. The fight for freedom is not something that is very easy at all. Because once you have freedom, you got it forever. Until or as long as this world exists. Therefore, I welcome once again each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE. Before we continue, let us pray. Our leader will lead us in a pre-recorded prayer. Let us pray.
We worship. That is why we offer him praise. That is why we offer him adoration and adulation. That is why we have come to submit all that we are today, likely to be tomorrow, and any time in the future, to the grace of the throne of. Therefore, Chukwu Okike Abiama, ekekele igwe n'ụwa basibili igwe, nna eze onye ebube, na ngozi na n'otuto na n'ịja mma niile onye nwe m na Chineke. Anyị na-akpọku aha nsọ nke gị. Anyị na-erubere gị isi na-akpụ isi ala nye gị n'ihi na onweghị onye ọzọ anyị ga-efe ma ọ bụ naanị gị Jehova. Only you are we going to worship. Therefore, we present before you this very evening. We are fallible. We are blemished. But we trust in you and not in man. Therefore, this very entity, this very sceptered land that you bequeathed to our ancestors, this very place that when you were bringing us to, there was no HAUSA-Fulani anywhere to be seen. But we became so sinful that the very uncircumcised, the very Gentile, that is the white people, British especially, they came, they pillaged, they killed, they colonized, and they handed over your children to those who don't know you. They handed us over to those people. And here we are today. We cannot even worship you properly. We are petitioning you, Chukwu Abiama, in heaven. Please have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon your children. As we sang when we were younger, please, my Lord, be merciful unto your children. This wasn't your plan for us. There was no time you created us to become subservient. Can you how can your children be slaves? How can your children, your handiwork, the people that you made, how can they become subservient to those who don't worship you? Unthinkable. Is there anything that you want us to do that we are not doing? Is there any other special way? In what way have we wronged you? Are you not merciful anymore? Why are we being humiliated? Why are we being shamed this very way? We call upon your grace with every authority bestowed in us as your children to ask you to come down here to give us the courage, the strength and the fortitude to resist this very evil that is fast advancing and enveloping your children. Never forget that we represent the light. You created us to bring light to this very darkened and hate-filled continent. The time has come for you to make us whole once again. We have sinned and we have confessed openly. We call upon you. We have nobody else if not you. We have nobody else. And you will be chosen nobody else. We have nobody. That is why we come to you. You are not man. Please be merciful. Please raise your children from all over the world, from IPOB families all over this very planet. Give them the vision, the wisdom, the understanding to discern what is to come, and to render every help at their disposal to ensure that your glory will be witnessed upon this very earth, as was prayed for by Yahweh Yeshua, that your kingdom will come and your will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. So say Biafra ka na your Chineke. I don't want money. I don't want anything to do with wealth. I don't want all I want is Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. We are not doing anything with wealth and riches. So when you have absolutely nothing. All we ask for is Biafra. That your name may be worshipped, that you may be praised. Mankind, because of Biafra, will come back to you once again. They will say, we did everything to stop them, but they prevailed. That means that their God is very, very strong. And when they come to us and ask us, please tell us the name of this your God, we tell them, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We do so that your name may be praised now and to eternity.
He said, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE. Today is going to be interactive session where you call and have your say concerning today's shenanigan. Once again, Nigeria has displayed their irresponsibility. Nigeria has displayed their naivety or their cruelty concerning the rule of law. You know, we are never backing down. It doesn't matter the delay tactics they use. It doesn't matter whatever. We have been paying with our lives, paying the ultimate price. Therefore, we have no back to go to. Do you understand? When we finish dealing or destroying Nigeria, humanity will understand that we have truly come. That this generation of IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, came on a mission. As our leader said, that there has not been anyone like us. That when we are long gone, they will prefer that we lived forever. This is the generation the caliphate is dealing with. This is the generation that we are. We have no back to go to. You understand? We have no other back to go to. So there is no need of saying don't go back. Because anyway, there is no back to go to. So we move forward or we perish. It is a must There is no other option rather than the restoration of Biafra. It is either Biafra or Biafra or Biafra or Biafra. For a long time, we have been deceived into believing that Nigeria to be as our ideology. But today we have found out who we really are. We try to live as Nigerians. We try to live as those that are created by the British, to live as they want us to be. But we are Biafrans, the rising sun. It is impossible. We tried all we could in order to live as Nigerians, but it is impossible. Because living like Nigerian or like Nigerians is equal to our complete destruction. Today, I am not going to preach. I will simply play some clips concerning today's program, concerning today's court appearance of our leader Mazi Nnamdi, and I will open my lines so that you call and speak your mind. But I want you to be constructive. Do not allow your sentiments or your sense of emotion to take over you, because when you are too emotional, you become incoherent. You don't think normally. Please, I warn you. We are Biafrans. We are in a war, and we continue to be until our land is restored. Therefore, what happened today, we understand the delay tactics of Nigeria, because they want to suffer our leader the maximum, because he has no case to answer in any Nigerian court. They extraordinarily renditioned him, and they know the Nigerian court, the Nigerian constitution, it's in the Nigerian constitution that for somebody to be extradited, he must go through the normal process of extradition, legal process. Otherwise, that action illegally bringing him into Nigeria for a legal process, it should be annulled. Because you cannot obtain legality through illegality. It is impossible. You can never obtain legality through illegality. It doesn't work. Do you see the initiators of this extraordinary rendition after 9/11? With that sentiment, the American government started renditioning people and taking them into Guantanamo Bay, that is normally in the continental territory of Cuba. That Guantanamo Bay was being bought by the United States during the early time of Fidel Castro. He sold it. So normally it is not in the continental America. So legally, you know, they have governments have a way to bypass the law, but they didn't. It's not palatable even to America, because they know that they cannot rendition people into the American country. It is impossible. Any judge that they bring the person into his court, he will pursue the prosecutor that brings them. He will pursue them and threaten them. Even he will not even allow them to even sit down, because America upholds the rule of law. They uphold the rule. It doesn't matter what the person does. Everything must be legal. That is why it is a government. Government should be responsible. So what they did cleverly, they renditioned people, both perceived terrorists and terrorists. They take people, kidnap people from any country of the world with collaborations of the host countries, and take them to Guantanamo Bay. But let me tell you, today America is paying heavily, because those people, no law, they can never be prosecuted under the American law. So America is paying through their they are paying heavily for it. You understand? And that is why it was closed, because there was an outcry. It is a country that upholds the rule of law. If the government is erring, it doesn't matter. The people, because they are enlightened, they will rise up to cry and say, no, stop this. You are not doing it on my name. It doesn't matter your reason. But Nigeria is not a responsible government. That is why things fell apart in Nigeria. That is why there is no security. That is why there is nothing. An absence of government everywhere. In the north, east, west, south, everywhere. It's a place for terrorists, because they don't even obey their own law. A judge will make pronouncement. The police will not carry it out and say, no, they reject it. Have you seen a country like that? A court should be the ultimate. Do you understand? The judiciary in a democracy. But a judge will make a pronouncement for a person, and the ordinary DSS police, they say no. Now tell me, how can that country progress? How? It's an irresponsible country. Therefore, let me play this clip. The first clip is from a Biafran lawyer that was there. Listen to what he said about Nigeria, please. Listen about our situation. Please, I want you to listen.
It will continue to get worse and worse. If you watch, you see that every day we are being weakened. You know, on daily basis.
About us, he's talking about us Biafrans. He said every day we are being weakened.
You know, in the next 20 years, I got it very vulnerable. I get no strength. Okay, God forbid, God will go. I get no strength. You understand?
You know, in saying this, is addressing the public, Biafrans that gathered in the court. He's saying that every blessed day, the caliphate is trying to weaken us so that we become vulnerable. He said in the next 20 years, if this trend continues unchecked, we will become nothing as a people. Somebody among the crowd said, God forbid, you know the same mentality of Nigeria. Now we reject it in Jesus' name. He said, no, it is not about God not forbidding or forbidding. It is now. If you want God to forbid it, it is now. What we are fighting is now. You can say it's a case against Nnamdi Kanu. No, you are wrong. It is a case between us as a people with the caliphate. When Ottoman Danfodio was, you know, psychologically conquering the Hausas, the foolish ones among them that took up arms to go and kill their king and fight against themselves, they thought that they were doing the right thing, that they were fighting against corruption by turning against their own people. Little did they know that no, the enemy, the caliphate, the Ottoman Danfodio knows what he's doing. He wants you, once he weakens you, now he will strike. He will strike the final blow to the living, those that helped him in weakening their own people. When this man said it, what attracted me most, one of the people in the public said, God forbid. You know, it's the normal psychology of our people. No, God forbid though. Fulanization, Islamization in the church. No, God forbid. Rebuke it in Jesus' name. God, if you want God to forbid it, it is now. Do you understand? Don't say God forbid. Say I forbid, and you start acting on it. Your actions. The caliphate, they know what they are doing. That is why they are using mostly our political elites to turn against us, to subjugate us, bring us to them, to downthrow us, the masses, because they know that once the masses succumb, once the masses are subjugated, it's finished. But here we say no. We say no to subjugation. We say no to conquest. It's not going to take place. As long as we are breathing, it's not going to take place. This man, I love him. He's a lawyer. See him. People that have this mentality, you will not see them upgraded into political level, greater political level. Because before you become upgraded as a Biafran in Nigerian political system, they will make sure that you will be killing your people. You will be against your people. Look at how they promoted Okpa Abiasika. Today, where is he? He is dead. Where are his children? Common sense should ricochet in our mind. We should have common sense. The time Okpa Abiasika was doing it, he was doing it like a pose of the Madevo Mahe. They want position, political position. Oh, after being administrator of East Central State, you will become the president of Nigeria. Therefore, they become against their people, going out internationally in order to canvass for the killing of their people. Today, where is Okpa Abiasika? Is he not dead? Is he not dead and buried and forgotten? His children, no matter that Nigeria defeated Biafra in 1970 in that battle, because it's a battle, not the complete war, because the war continued. Where did Okpa Abiasika's children? Have you ever seen them being the president or anything? Instead, they jettisoned that name. Do you see how things work? Dave Omahi, after committing his atrocities, his children will jettison Omahi. His generation will jettison that Omahi in order to hide that they are never offsprings of Dave. If that generation is still alive, the same thing will occur to all of them, because Nigeria is meant, darkness is meant to subdue the light. That is Biafra. Biafra is a beacon, a light. Nigeria was created to subdue the light as darkness, nigger area, place of darkness. But it's not gonna be. We have been naive and ignorant for so long. This time around, we have woken, never to slumber again. Continue listening to this man, please.
Okay, Papa, you have wrong. Ojo Papa, you have wrong. That man, a cheater, my development, in the next 20 years, our children and mama have because economy is biting us. You understand? I'm not going to reach out for more. You only go to the Pilana. You watch an evil state all on the Mabalako. We have Bushumo Grabia. If you have anyhow, you understand? You can buy the cockroaches. And I buy you walk from 17, 16, 17, 18, 19, and above. About 20. And
that is Nigeria for Biafrans. Do you understand? This man made a lot of sense. He said, our fathers, uncles, they fought, our veterans, they fought 1967 to 1970. He said, even we in this generation, do we have that balls to fight like them? It's a rhetorical question. Now, if we stop what we are doing, do you think that in the next 20 years, that generations that time will be able to even start what we are doing, or what we did today? Do you see the plan of the caliphate? Before God and man, instead of Biafra not to come, as our leader said, every living thing will perish in that zoo called Nigeria. Every living thing. Before I came on air, I was watching BBC television. The focus on Africa. And I saw where they are talking, it become a very big news in Somalia. A bomb attack on police and military checkpoint. In one place, 5 policemen died. And I think some people, according to the news, I think 16 injured. I was laughing. Do you know that Somalia is a paradise now compared to Nigeria? This thing that they are carrying on BBC News, showing everywhere where one car was burnt, police car. In Nigeria, it is happening every hour. Every part of Nigeria. Life means nothing. Do you understand? People are being killed like flies in Nigeria. How many will the media report? How many? It is the one that they report that you hear. Sometimes you see the one recorded in social media. It never come up on mainstream media. Nigeria is dwindling. Nigeria, compared to Somalia now is just like a paradise. I'm telling you honestly. I will now play the clip, the briefing of what happened today, and I will just simply open the lines. Please listen attentively. I will open the lines so that you Biafrans will call and speak their mind about what they think today and what they feel and what should be done according to their own suggestion. Listen, this is Ozekome, Barrister Ozekome. I don't know whether I pronounce the name very well, but it's like that. Listen to him, please.
Sir, for the benefit of Nigerians, could you tell us exactly what happened in court today?
Briefly, sir.
If you
don't want me to talk, I go. No, please talk, sir. What do you mean by briefly? Those two applications. Sorry, sir. If you want to go, you go.
Sorry, Nnamdi. Our apologies, Nnamdi.
I don't have to speak.
Our apologies.
You are in court.
Our apologies.
I don't have to speak.
Our apologies, please.
Finally, those two long-awaited applications have finally had their day in court.
Sorry?
The two applications, those two pending applications, have finally had their day in court. Tell us how it's like.
No, not the two applications, one. And that is the one that is jurisdictional, which is saying that all the 15 counts in the charge are bad, and bad. Like I described it before the court, they are as dead as dodo. All that the court requires is to give them a decent burial, because there is nothing whatsoever in the counts at all. You are accusing Nnamdi Kanu of making some broadcast. You didn't say where this broadcast was made. Was it made in the spirit world? Was it made in the air? Was it made under the ground? You didn't state. That was to run away from the first count they had fired, which we attacked when they had mentioned the United Kingdom. So they thought that by not mentioning a place, they had gotten away from it. But as a matter of fact, they had worsened their case, because the Federal High Court Act says specifically, Section 34, that you must state the very location, specific location where an offense has been committed. That is one. They couldn't state any. They say lay brokers, and that the brokers were in furtherance of some treasonable acts. For you to charge a person with furthering treason, you must have to charge the person with treason. Nnamdi Kanu is not charged with treason here. We call it the predicate offense. Sure. It is from this predicate offense that the acts of furthering will emanate. So they are building castles on empty air. There's nothing to support it. You are saying that the brokers he made led to protests, violent protests in the east and in Lagos, affecting Lagos transportation system. Does this court have jurisdiction territorially over Lagos and matters that happen near Uli, near Ihiala in Anambra State? No. Does this court have jurisdiction over matters if there was an offense committed, for example, say in UK? Does this court have jurisdiction over matters that happen in UK? Answer, no. Because this court cannot exercise jurisdiction on matters within a sovereign land, another country that has sovereignty under international law. Another major point is that you are trying this man, saying for committing for belonging to a proscribed organization. And I must now say this, contrary to what the prosecution said last time. Nnamdi Kanu has never denied being a member of Ipob. He says, I am not a member of proscribed Ipob. I want all of you to know the difference. And when Ipob was proscribed through the court process, Nnamdi Kanu challenged it. The matter is at the Court of Appeal currently. Yeah. Nobody knows the judgment of the Court of Appeal. If the Court of Appeal finally says that this prescription was wrong, as we are contending, let's say by that time you had already tried Nnamdi and jailed him, how will you bring him back? So you are trying him under a law that is inchoate, that is being challenged, whose efficacy and longevity is being tested and has not been finished. So we call it lite pendens, or the doctrine of sub judice. So you cannot. So Nnamdi Kanu in his extrajudicial statement said he founded Ipob in 2012 in London, and that is the head. He has never denied being the founder, head and member of Ipob, but he denies being a member of proscribed Ipob. This point must be made clear. We have also challenged the entire law itself, the Terrorism Prevention Act as amended of 2011 as amended in 2013. Now, it is not a law within the exclusive legislative list of the National Assembly that it ought to have made. It has no competence to make it under the Constitution. We have also challenged that. There are other grounds, very strong grounds, where we are challenging that. For example, you brought this man, you abducted him by force, you tortured him, you captured him like a common criminal in Kenya. A British citizen who had gone to Kenya voluntarily, you captured him, you abducted him, and you rendered him to Nigeria by force without going through any extradition process. And all the laws governing this matter, like Article 12, sub 4, Article 34 of the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, like sections 4 to 6 of the terrorism and other acts within the Commonwealth jurisdiction, and even Part 5A of the guidelines issued pursuant to the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, say that before you can try a person for an offense, you have to show that the person was rendered freely and voluntarily, lawfully, to your country from the country where he was, maybe as a fugitive or as a visitor. But Nnamdi Kanu was captured in Kenya and brought here extrajudicially to Nigeria to face trial. That cannot make any count based on that to
Do you hear what this man, our lawyer, is saying? And that is Binta Nyako, the judge, so-called the Caliphate judge. Binta Nyako. She knows this. That is why they are engaging on delay tactics, at least to profit maximum on delaying our leader for nothing. Because even Nigerian constitution made it clear that you cannot rendition somebody illegally, extraordinarily, now to come to face legality in Nigeria. It is impossible. That point have rendered every charge, everything is useless. That is why they are running away from explaining how officially how our leader was brought to Nigeria. You know, there is a way the world works. Officially, the international community, countries, powerful countries are asking Nigeria, give us your explanation, official version of how you brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into Nigeria. And they are trying to sweep that question under the carpet. That is why we should continue tweeting, reminding Nigeria, asking the same question always, because there lies the key. You cannot bypass the law. Your own law, only to come and now start where the law, where you believe, where you think that the law will side with you, now you use the law. It's impossible. That is 100% impossible. As I said before, I've been saying, it's just like scoring a goal in a football soccer in a match. Through offside, clear offside. And you want that goal to be validated? It is impossible. Though the goal might be beautiful. Oh, Nigeria, oh, they have you know, when our leader was a rendition the first time, Malami came and brought lying to the public, to the press. Oh, we caught him with a Nigerian passport issued 2013. And they thought that we go like that. Because they know that there lies the key. Our leader have no case to answer in any Nigerian court. Cure ED. It is in the Nigerian constitution. Before you can arraign him into a Nigerian court, you as a government have to go legally wherever he is, apply for this person to be arrested, given your reason why he should be arrested and brought officially back to Nigeria. They didn't do that. They bribed their way through. And when Kenya did the 10, collaborated with them, now illegally they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, renditioned him to Nigeria, now to start legality. Oh, appear in our court. Why? What? Explain why? Why didn't they start legality right from beginning? Do you see? You know, I block us. That's why they are trying to. What they are doing is wasting his time maximum. That is why they are postponing, adjourning upon adjournment upon adjournment. Oh, but we are waiting for them. There is nothing. Our leader has no case to answer there, because the case of his extraordinary rendition has covered everything. Before our leader should answer any question in the Nigerian court, they should send him back to where he is, or where they brought him from. Now apply to the government and say, look, we need Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be arrested in your country and extradited to Nigeria for so crimes committed. You can, do you see BBC is broadcasting from London. It's technology, and you are hearing it, receiving it through transmitter and your FM. It's BBC is registered in London. You have Voice of America. You have foreign Dutch Welle, foreign radios and TVs. You cannot sue BBC or Dutch Welle for the broadcast they did in their country. Now it has effect in Nigeria. somebody did something and you say, no, we hold that you are responsible. No, there is lack of jurisdiction. Nigeria, Bintanyako, she know this, but she is under, under threat. Otherwise, if she is acting as a real judge, she will not even allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be brought into her court. She will just order them, take this man, go back to where you brought him from. If you cannot show me the extradition papers, documents from Kenya, take him back there, because normally he is still in Kenya. I cannot condone illegality using me, because what they are trying to do is to use Nigerian legal procedure or legal institution the way they want, but that is not the way it should go. We Biafrans, we are here. Do you understand? That is what this man is trying to explain. Go on.
And it is like saying that you can destroy a person ahead so as to have the chance to try the person. So we raise some very fundamental steps, and in any case, in any event, the entire 34 grounds that we fight, the entire affidavit and a better affidavit, including points of law, they could never deny any of them. They just did what we call general denial by saying the prosecution denies the averments in your affidavit. What are you saying to it? What did they say to the fact that Nnamdi Kanu was extrajudicially rendered and renditioned to Nigeria? They don't have a word. What do they say to the fact that this case is on appeal and you cannot charge a person on a law that is still inchoate? They have nothing to say. What do they say when we said that this court has no jurisdiction? Because you have not said that the law was breached here. You are saying it was breached in another country and it had ricocheting effects here. Where is the predicate offense, which is terrorism, which you did not charge him for? They have nothing to say. So everything they have here is hollow, and hollow. And that is why we are telling the court to strike out the 15-count charge, discharge and acquit Nnamdi Kanu, let him breathe the fresh air of Nigeria, and let him go home a free man.
So a quick one, you brought the issue about his glasses up in court that you're scared he may go blind. Could you give us an insight into?
Yes, and also the clothes. In 2015, when the trial first started, Nnamdi Kanu's glasses were seized, and they are still with the DSS. Till date, he has no glasses. So when he now ran abroad for his jail life, when the military invaded his home at Afaroku, Ibeko, Umuahia in Abia State on the 14th of September 2017, he escaped by the whiskers of his hair. True, he was just lucky. Don't forget that on that day, 28 unarmed civilians, innocent civilians, were gruesomely murdered. So he escaped. And that's the person you are saying jumped bail. What you jump bail when instead of coming to court for trial, you voluntarily escape. But when you escape, when you run away from death, that cannot be jumping bail. Nnamdi Kanu would have died. So when he now went to London, where he's also a British citizen, he had another glass, which again was seized from him and broken when he was captured in Kenya like a common criminal and forcefully renditioned to Nigeria. So today he has no glasses to use. So the court now has ordered the DSS to ensure that he gets his glasses. Then on the issue of clothes, if I'm here, Ejiofor, and the younger brother of Nnamdi Kanu and others have taken clothes to him 3 times. And they will refuse to take the clothes. It's today we are hearing for the first time that the reason is that one of the clothes had the motif of a lion. That is a lion. We all know this Ishago, this clothes. I have some of them. Some have elephant, lion, tiger, giraffe. Some have cock.
some have antelope. So it wasn't meant to intimidate the court or to make any point. So we are hearing today that they won't want that kind of cloth, and the court has made it clear that it is better, instead of wearing a cloth that has that motive, he should wear plain clothes. The design of which is still left to him, it should be plain. It could be black, red, white, green, yellow, sky blue. It doesn't matter.
Let me say something here. We are in a grave danger in Nigeria. The clip I played before, the danger is real. The DSS said that they shouldn't bring Ishiago, our traditional clothing. Igbo Biafran traditional clothing. Biafran traditional clothing is not allowed for our leader to wear. Oh, only if people could understand what Nigeria portrays for us, what Nigeria means for us. Oh, death, destruction, subjugation, nothing more. Now they are, little by little is coming, they are banning our traditional clothes. The other day in Lagos, it is singing Igbo song, Igbo gospel song in the church. Later, I say, just as this man I played his clip said, in the next few decades, if the trend if what is going, Nigeria continues to exist and the Ipob didn't come, before God and man, every Biafran will be under lock and key. You go to the north, you see Biafrans that are answering Hassan Mustafa, Bello Mohammed, Igbo Biafrans. You see them, you will never know that they are Biafrans, but they are purely Igbo, not even born in the north. Why? You ask them, why are you doing this? They say, no, they don't want to be known to be Igbos, so that they will be doing their business very well as one of the people. And you know, that is it. One of our elders that used to call Mazi Demba, he said one time when he called my program, there is a way he said it. When he was in the north, that they didn't even, the northerners, the Hausas, the Fulani, they don't even know that he's an Igbo man. Ask yourself, how did he achieve that? He will answer Bello Hassan Mohammed. He speaks Hausa. Maybe prayers he can skip it or go with them in order to be seen as he belongs. That is what Nigeria has in stock for us. A time will come, it will no more be pretending. They force you into it. You either be what they want you to be, or they kill you. It happened to the Jews in Europe. They thought that they were doing very well. Economically, they are vibrant. They are building houses, building economies in Europe. So they believe that they are okay. Anytime there is a little, even natural disaster like any disease that come out, they will, because of the jealousy of Europeans as of that time, they will carry everything, put it on top of the Jews, say it's the Jews that brought it. Natural disaster, they blame it on the Jews, and they will slaughter them. Many of the Jews, they started changing their name, their addresses, even the way they speak, in order to run away from who they are, from their identity. But did it save them? It didn't save them. In 1939 to 1945, they were massacred. It doesn't matter those that we are private doctors to presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens in Europe. They isolated and identified all of them and massacred them. That was the this thing that break the camel's bone. Do you understand? The hammer. And they now found out that now, no matter how they hit themselves, they are still who they are. Therefore, they came out and suicidally fought for their land, the land that they will call their own. History is repeating itself. Today, in the Nigerian, DSS, Nigerian legal judiciary, now they are complaining of our traditional attire. Have you had it in Nigeria before? That, they should not bring 1,005 Babariga to a prisoner. Is it? Have you had it before? Then take. Have you had it? It's happening. Yesterday it was a reverend father in Catholic Church that say Igbo songs is putting it off. You know, things are coming little by little to give you a taste of what could happen to you if you continue in this mess called Nigeria. But could you learn? Just like what the guy said when the man was saying in 20 years time, if care is not taken, we will become he said, God forbid. That is the way some of you that are hearing my voice with time, hey, God forbid, God will not allow. But I don't want to speak against the Holy Spirit because for it not to happen, it is now. Do you understand? It is God will not forbid unless you forbid it. When the Jews of Europe were doing fine, the Zionists was knocking at their doors. They say, oh boy, no, these miscreants, you are Jewish miscreants, don't leave me alone, leave us alone. We are in political elites of Europe. Do you know that I'm a special advisor to the king of Germany or the prime minister of Germany? Do you know that? So go, you are jobless. Go on. They were telling their own Jewish brothers that we are doing what Ipob is doing now. The Zionists telling them, brothers, sisters, please come. Let us fight for our land now. they said, no. We have our buildings in Vienna. What of in Milan? Any part of Europe, they have their big building. How do you want us? We are the economic power, so there's nothing they can. We have our people. Look at this person, Mr. So. He's a personal doctor of the king of Netherlands. You know what it means? This one is a cabinet member in Portugal. He's a senator in Italy. So what are you talking about? We are in high position, so nothing mega. Just like the Igbo people used to. Nothing mega. And the Zionists were fighting on the ground because they saw the future. The same thing Ipob is doing today. Our politicians, instead, they are killing us in order to subjugate and deliver us to the people, to the caliphate. But when a time will come, there will be no mercy. What the caliphate wants to replicate is how they conquer the Hausas. They use the Hausas to conquer the Hausas. Ottoman Danfodio did it. And when the Hausas that killed their brothers and succeeded in eliminating their brothers, when they finish, they come to Ottoman Danfodio, say, sir, you see how we killed them. Now, please, you're a stranger, so you give us I'm the king now. Ottoman Danfodio look at him and say, you are stupid. He ordered his people to surrender all of them. He ordered the Fulani, which he brought, because as the war was going on, he sent message to Futajelon for his Fulani brothers to come down, that he has seen another. This is a land that Allah has given to them, that he come. As these people are killing their own brothers, they are ignorant and stupid. He sent SOS message to his brother, the Fulani brothers from Futajelon and other places. Now they reach. When the Hausas finish killing their own, they come. Now, hey, Ottoman for the now make us king. These are, we have to organize our Hausa people the pure way that Muslims should do, as you teach us. Ottoman for the laugh. He said, these people say, or so on the behalf of food which the Hausas don't understand. Or say, gather them and slaughter them. These are the real miscreants. I tell them to kill their people and they did it. These are the highest fools in this world. That gave him the audacity to believe that, look, people living in that part of the world are the most stupid people that he has seen. Because he read history also. They told him stories of how generations before him conquered Futajelo, but it took time. Some of all these people, all these wars in Futajelon, in Futatoro, in Medina, in Mali, everywhere, for Fulanis to have foothold, sometimes it takes them almost a century, 100 years, almost. Sometimes decades. Because the people resisted. But here he saw a very, very large ethnic group of Hausas being taken down by themselves because of just ordinary interpretation of teaching of Quran in his own way. And he manipulated their brain. And they killed themselves. And he said, oh boy, we shall march and dip Quran in Atlantic Ocean. Because these are the most stupid people that I've ever dealt with. And that is what is going on today. Don't you see people in our land, politicians that are loyal to APC, to their parties more than to their people? Dave Omahi opened his stinking mouth and said it openly that, look, you don't, he told the people, he told the Boni people, you don't expect us. So whenever you vote us in, we are governors. We are not here to represent your interests, neither to do your wish. We are only here to uphold the tenets of the Nigerian Constitution. What another anathema? What another sign do you want to see? Are people deaf? I don't know. Maybe people should call and tell me. What other sign do you want to hear in order to, solidify, in order to give Ottoman Danfodio the right of what he said, what he believed, that this set of people are the most stupid people on earth? That's why he's going to dip Quran in the Atlantic Ocean, because of political position. A governor that's supposed to be representing his people openly, he didn't hide it. Not that he was saying it and somebody captured it secretly. He came out on the public television and said that he is not representing the people. He's only representing. He's only trying to maintain. He is loyal to the Nigerian Constitution. If Nigerian Constitution say go and kill your people, he will do it in order to remain there. I'm not going to bring it out today. As from tomorrow, I will play that clip, please. Because that statement alone should have made the Biafrans to rise up and even go and pursue this man from that seat. But how can we do it? Somebody will say, hey, blood of Jesus, it cannot happen. God forbid, it cannot happen. And there ends it. He will go out and eat his own kwabi. God is in control. I say, letter by letter, they are in, after the judiciary, sometimes a time will come when they see you with a Ishiago, our traditional wear, maybe in the north. After all, how many people wear traditional openly in the north? How many people? Just tell me, do people wear it at all openly? I'm not talking about maybe among Igbos in the north. No, openly go in the street of north. But instead, they prefer to wear a Babariga, Ashoke, in a Biafra land. Do you see the problem we are having? Do you see that Nigeria means our destruction, letter by letter? You are afraid of speaking Igbo in the midst of the caliphate in the north. While you are talking with your brother, now when you see, if you are in the midst of Hausas or Fulanis in the north, you turn to Hausa, talking to your brother that speaks Igbo with you, and you are telling me that all is well. Is that what you are telling me? Because you are stupid. That thing that will happen 1,000 years, let it happen today. But we are here born to restore Biafra. I'm telling you honestly. Otherwise, we are finished. Today it is our traditional way. Yesterday it was our language, Igbo songs. Little by little, what they have in stock inside them, they are bringing it out, showing you signs. But you don't hear because you are like a fly following a dead body into the grave. You don't hear because of money. You don't understand the signal because you are following money. They will give you money, promise you money to go and betray your brothers, and you start pointing innocent Biafrans. This is ESN. This is you are not meant to be alive. I'm telling you honestly. People used to say, "Agarade now." I say, stop that breakdance and hold it. That is nonsense. I don't believe that. That is akuriogologo. People should not be hiding all these things. There is hunger. Yes, there is hunger. Yes. But it shouldn't make you to sell your dignity. That's it. That's how they know men of dignity. During the time of slavery, when some of our people are selling their own people to white people, there was hunger that time also. Yes. Tell me there was hunger. That's why they are. No! I don't believe in that. Because you can be hungry and reject food in order to maintain your dignity. It is possible. It is possible, for goodness sake. Let us stop hiding into all this under the cloth of there is hunger, hardship. I don't believe in that rubbish. That is rubbish. We know there is hunger, but you can be hungry and you reject food. When we are growing, our parents trained us like that. It doesn't matter you are hungry. It doesn't matter there is no food in the house. You go outside to eat. That day you will not come inside. The type of bit you know now. So if you are hungry, you go outside. No matter how precious or how tantalizing their food is. Come and eat. You say, sorry, don't worry, I've eaten. I just eat. You never eat. Oh. Hunger, they bite you. That is maintaining your family dignity. Not every time we have something in order to justify the rubbish character we have. You can be hungry and reject food. That's dignity. Dignity made Southern Sudan to fight for 2 good wars for 39 years. They slaughtered them by the real Janjaweed. They didn't give up, said, no, but if we don't stop, well, they will kill all of us. Let us stop. This is the language of the weak-minded people. What we are doing here in this Radio Biafra is to make sure, solidify your mentality, so that you stop being weak. You become tough, alele. Do you understand me? Instead, you endure hunger, instead of selling your dignity. Because your dignity is more than what you will eat now. Okpabia ate now that time. What is his position today? Even the people he served, the Nigerian he served, the caliphate himself never recognized him, because that time they were only using him to subdue his people. Only. They jettison. They give you money for that time because it's just you are just like a mercenary in their hands. That's the way they see you. They don't trust you because they believe that you that can be able to sell your people, that you can never be trusted. That is why they killed Adakaburu. That is why they hanged the King Sarowiwa, who fought gallantly in order to subdue, to kill. He killed his brothers in order to have position, live among the caliphate. What happened? Just at what is their end? Look at them today. Look at Asari Dokubo. Look at the infiltrators. Look at all of them. They don't learn from history. That is the problem. But here we try to remind each and every one of you who cares not to allow history to repeat itself. In Imo State, in Ebonyi State, they are killing our people with impunity. The two governors that are openly APC, openly carrying APC, we know. For you to understand the intelligence of the leadership of IPOB, imagine that another APC, Andioba, is in Anambra. Imagine what will have happened. I know that all the politicians, all the governors in our land, they are all useless. They are all servants to the caliphate. I know that. But there are ones that at least, if they do, they are doing it because they're not open. They will have some restraints. Look at in Imo State, Hope Uzodinma was sent on a mission. He is doing it. That is why he is rendering our people to be in refugee camps normally. If not that we have extended family system. If your house is being burnt or destroyed, now you can go to your people in another community and stay there. We know how to absorb. They want to turn our land into refugee camps. The same thing that is happening in the north. They are using their agents, mostly in Ebonyi and Imo. Because these are what they wanted to do is to have another APC governor in the name of Andioba. Now it will be 3-2. There will be majority. No person will ever talk. Because it will be replicated everywhere. We are openly. The other two places will be useless. Just be under them because they are the majority APC. Do you see the wisdom of the DOS, the leadership of this struggle, in what happened in Anambra? Do you see that? No, you might not see because you're blind. Let me finish playing this clip. The explanation of Barrister Zekome San.
And we also agree to that effect. That from now onwards, the court we give to him will be playing close. We didn't know that was the headache of the DSS. According to what the director said, he said it goes against their procedure. And when Nnamdi Kanu,
our traditional dressing, who we are. When I listen to this, I say, God, why don't people rise up from slumber, from deep sleep? They are indirectly banning the wearing of Igbo attire in the Nigerian judiciary. Indirect, they are doing it. It has lion, pictures of lion, so they will give excuse. After this one, they will now enter into every other thing. Oh, Chineke kwena yojo. The other day it was Igbo gospel songs in Catholic. The Reverend Father stopped it, say ban it. Oh God Almighty! Only if you know what Nigeria means for you, it means death for all of us. It means destruction. It means to turn us into subjugates. And you understand? Everybody will be fighting for survival. They want to shred us into pieces in order to control us very easily. So that everybody now will be fighting for his own survival. You see, that is why you see that if you see police people, for example, maybe there are 5. Maybe one of them is Igbo man, like you. You see his name Emeka. Say na he said, I beg me, I know here with you in the talk. There is no. He's trying to save his head. There is this smartness. The colonial method the caliphate is using on us. And that is why some of us will misinterpret it and say, Igbos don't love themselves. It is life from the pit of hell. Let me tell you what they are doing. It's just like during the slave, transatlantic slavery. Now, when you come to Europe, slaves in Europe or America, they will make some black slaves, they will give them charge of their house as for house niggers, give them little benefits. That little benefits of drinking remnants of the coffee and crumbs from the master, we make them now more wicked against their own fellow slaves that are the same blacks. Does it mean that they hate themselves? No. This is psychological. No, they don't hate themselves. But the white people, they knew what they are doing. They want to bring this mentality that when they want to kill any slave that commits crime, they will tell that house nigger, oh yeah, carry knife, chop off his head. And that one will be crying to him, please now, I'm your brother, what you do? This one will, with wicked face, we chop off his head. And others will say, do you see, we don't even love ourselves, that's why. No, it is not that. He himself is trying to save his own soul and body. Because he is conditioned to do that. If he didn't do that, his life is at stake. That is what. Now, once that thing persists, the house niggers will be feared even more. It's a psychology. They are playing on the psyche of the slaves, the same way they are playing on the psyche of our people. You know, just like Dr. Cho said, that the war, the battle ended in 1970, but the war continued. But we didn't know. We Biafrans didn't know. We thought that the war has ended. No, the battle just ended. Now they use another dimension, the caliphate, in order to continue fighting us. They made us now, when they elevate some people, they make them promise them, look, you have to be ruthless to your people. If you don't do that, we will render you to zero. Now that people will be ruthless to their people. You think that they are doing it just like as I say. If you see a policeman, maybe in Lokoja or in Lagos, 5 police officers on the road, maybe they are trying to obtain you. Pay. And you eventually see one of the police officers, you say, his name, you see his name tag is okay. You say, nah. He will not speak Igbo with you. Do you know why? Because if he venture to do that, they will query him. Why did you go and start? You know, now they will say, you take your brother more important than the nation, than the country. Do you see how they will? Now they can pursue him. He is now obliged to be more wicked to you. And he will be the person. Once you finish paying, you go out. Now you see, even these people tomorrow, they are the people that will be telling you, see, the person that collect that, is he not an Igbo man? He's a kafir. But collected the money from you. Do you see that you people don't love yourself? It's a psychological game. And when you meet that policeman, that your fellow Igbo man, maybe in a joint, drinking, yesterday, what happened now? You're supposed to save me. He will tell you the reality. He will tell you, nah, I am trying to save myself. Not that, it's a Nigerian police. Now, so it be, if I venture to show mercy on you, they can pursue me from the force. It's psychological. That is the way the white people, the Europeans, they conditioned the black slave, the house niggers, to separate them, to divide them, so that they will be saying, now they will be having, the field niggers will be having malice against the house niggers. That thing will bring demarcation, separation, and they will be fighting each other. And who will be gaining? Their masters. Because anything that they hear, if there is any uprising, the house niggers had it, they will inform the master, because they are against the field niggers, and the field niggers are against them, the house niggers, but they are the same niggers. They continue in perpetual fighting to the advantage of their masters. Their masters are, they are the ones that are enjoying it. Even sometimes they can come and start settling cases. Hey, wait, no, leave him. Now the field nigga will say, no, you see, your Ipob man is even more, he has more pity, more than this house nigga. They are wicked. You see how we hate ourselves. We are the cause of our problems. No, it is psychological game they play. A time will come, as the thing continues going, people will start believing that we hate ourselves. That is what is playing on in the mindset of some people. Oh no, Igbo hates themselves. No, it is Nigeria that conditioned the caliphate, that through their hard work they continue pushing this until you start blaming yourselves that we hate ourselves. We don't hate ourselves. It is the situation we are in. That person you think that he hates you, if he don't, he is conditioned to do that. If you don't do that, he will suffer more. Until we are free, Biafra will be restored. That is the time we shall understand the love we have for ourselves. Please continue listening.
He nodded and told the court that I agree, I will do as you have said. So it wasn't really an issue at all. But I think, to me, that was a red herring to escape from the fact that they have continuously breached the orders of this court to allow him have his clothes. So now I've directed Ifeanyi Ejiofor to provide other clothes for him that do not have the motive of a lion or a tiger. So it could be another designer wear if he has another one, because he has been using one cloth since June last year. That is not good for any human being at all. The repetitiveness alone is itself a problem. When you continue to wear the same cloth, it is not good for his psyche, it's not good for his psychology, it's not good for his mental health, it's not good for his physical health, it's not good for his psychological health, it's not good for his spiritual health. And today, I believe that the Director, Legal Service of DSS, who was in court, will carry out the instructions of my Lord when we bring a different set of clothes to him.
Thank you very much.
This is where I'm going to stop the clip. We have had it all. As I was saying, our job here is to make sure to expose all the plans of the caliphate. Do you understand? To expose it to you publicly. That thing we didn't know. That thing has been causing our setbacks. Oh, we hate ourselves. It is life from the pit of hell. They conditioned everybody survival of the fittest. Now they will take some people and favor them as house niggas with crumbs. They make those people to be more wicked against their brothers, if they want the crumbs to continue flowing. And we start seeing it. Oh, we don't love ourselves. It is lie. It is Nigeria. It is the caliphate that condition everything like that. Because when how do you say it? When bad thing continues until for a long time, it becomes a tradition. When you have to subjugate your own brother in order to reach your zenith, it becomes a tradition. And other people that are coming, they know now the road. Before you enter there, sell your people. Any person that mess up, cut him into pieces, and you enter. You'll be welcome. That is what is playing. So that we shall be fighting among ourselves instead of fighting against the enemy, the caliphate. I will be saying, look at, we are looking at, look at this person. He's a hater, that's why. We hate ourselves, that's why. That is what they wanted to create in our brains, of which our leader destroyed that mentality. And we continue destroying it. We love ourselves. It is only because we are in Nigeria that what you are seeing, we don't love ourselves. No. Because without destroying your own people, you'll be nothing in Nigeria as a Biafran. Do you understand? Don't you see in the coastal region, you have to play to the gallery in order to belong. You have to even steal. If you have a position, to steal from the resources that is, you are part of, you are the owner, your own resources. You have to steal. You understand? Because if you don't do it, others, the caliphate will steal all. So you must steal also from your own people in order to be where you are. That is what they have conditioned us. But we must continue. This is where I'm going to stop. As I said, I'm not here to preach today. I will open our lines so that people will start calling in to tell us what they think of today and what they feel, their own suggestion of the way forward. We want to, sometimes we listen. We want to listen. The leadership will listen. But mind you, do not talk out of emotion. If you talk too much out of emotion, I will shut you down. Because once you are too emotional, you become incoherent. Your brain neurons doesn't work again as it's supposed to. Cool yourself down and speak constructively. I will go on just few minutes break, please, before I come back and open my lines. Don't go up.
From 7th April 2022, the selling and eating of Nama, also known as cow meat, is forbidden in Biafra land. Be warned. From 7th April 2022, the selling and eating of Nama, also known as cow meat, is forbidden in Biafra land. Be warned.
Anybody not following everything that DOS says goes. Anybody not following orders from KKBCM from DOS, you will be removed tonight and sanctioned by okay. Before we remove you without knowing where you are. This time around we will catch you before we remove you. Anything DOS says is what goes. This limited is saying our reconciliation committee, if he calls you on the phone, you must listen to him and do as he says. He is our deputy head of Directorate of State, led by Mazi JOHNATHAN. They are the highest decision-making body in IPOB. If that is difficult, they now refer it to me. Do you understand? Anything they ask, if they call you on the phone, you don't return their call or your days from air, and we don't believe that the sea has brought you over and you will dealt with. We run a discipline movement more than anything. We value discipline more than anything else in the world. In IPOB, that's the only thing we have. That is that we are able to defeat the zoo and destroy the zoo is based on one thing, that is discipline. If you know you cannot work for IPOB, you do that. And then the saddle, one day your expecting to come. We find that those having some near Swamp in the River State in Canada. We go not to know the water. I say River State because it's upland and coastal region. We find out of you.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. Our lines are now open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. Please call us and give us your view about today's event and what you think is the solution or the way forward according to you. And do not take much time. I will give each person maximum 5 minutes. I say maximum 5 minutes for your information. I have a caller that is there or that has been there since few minutes on Signal, but I think before I go to him, let me pick this caller on direct line. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Caller on direct line, are you there? Please, there is no time to waste.
Hello, Mazi, good evening.
Were you the person calling?
Hello, Mazi, good evening.
Yes. I thought you were the person calling before I opened the line. Are you?
Yes, I'm the one.
Why? Please call us on WhatsApp and Signal. Hold on. I am talking to the person on direct line. Why, before you call, you listen whether somebody is on air, because your calls, it distracts. Do you understand?
Okay, I'm sorry, Mike.
Do not do it another day. If you do it, I'll block you. You'll not call again. Go on, please.
Okay, thank you. My name is Mazi Johnathan. I'm calling from Biafra land.
I hope the FM is sounding there, right?
Yes, everywhere is sounding loud and clear.
Go on, please.
Yeah, regarding of what happened in court today, the Nigerian government and the DSS should go and hide their face in shame, because look at the reason they are giving. They rejected the clothes because there was a check on it. They don't want to tell us if those clothes happen to be a Fulani attire, that they will reject it. The answer is no. This has gone a long way to show us that those Fulani caliphates and their government, they don't love us. If we don't get Biafra now, a time may come, they will even ban us from asking our name. They may ask us to change our name to Fulani names. So that is why we have to do everything possible to get Biafra. On the illegal 15 count charge that they label against our leader, just our lead council said, those charges are dead. So they shall announce the date that those charges will be buried, because they don't have any proof in their charge. Master, I want to also use this media to thank you all principal officers for the good work that you people are doing. We pray that God will continue to bless you people and to strengthen you people. I believe that at the end of this struggle, Biafra must surely come.
Of course.
Thank you, Mike.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. You know what happened about the Ishiago? Many people will not see it as anything. They will laugh over it. It is Nnamdi Kanu. Why should they go with Ishiago? They don't know, they don't know that this thing that is, the caliphate, they test to see the reaction. The so-called political elites in our land will not condemn, will not come out to do something about it to condemn it. They will laugh. No, it's happening. It's like that. It's good. It's Nigeria. Oh God. Caller on signal, you have been there since over 7 minutes. Go on, please. Caller on signal. Mazi Pastor Otis, please. You have maximum 5 minutes. Go on. Mazi, caller on signal. Can you hear me?
Yes, all hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Please go on. You have maximum 5 minutes. Go on.
My brother, God bless you so much. My name is Mazi Johnathan. I'm calling from France. This evening, I want to contribute 2 or 3 issues. First, our leader, concerning this, what you give us this evening, I am basing on this thing to give my contribution. Let us go back 2 years ago when our leader were preaching. He said that the UN, under UN, there are people, department that under them. They said in 80 years' time, the Igbo are going to be wiped from the map.
That
and
is UNESCO.
Yes.
They said that in 75 years, not even 80 years. 70. Yes. I read the news myself.
Okay. Just see it in that. If you bring it back to what is happening, both Isiago, both our language, and when you talk about the language and Isiago, this is our culture and our identity. And in every race, what you describe people is their language and their culture. Now they have tampered us physically, and what they want to manifest is the spiritual side of us, and the people are still thinking that there is nothing going to happen. And if you check what Aloy Ejimako said in his Twitter today, he said from the travel history, it is evidence that Nnamdi last arrived date was 12 May 2021. And there is no evidence existed to prove that thereby left the country, said by the Attorney General of Kenya, and which is to say, based on what happened today, we don't have any case with Nigeria. What we're supposed to do is to release our leader, and then they will give us the day of referendum. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra. Thank you very much for making it short and sweet. I have also on WhatsApp, Mazi, welcome to the program on WhatsApp. Please, go on. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Mazi, good day. I'm hearing you. My name is Mazi Udemba. Yes, we saw what happened today. Because of the issue of radio sometimes, or NEPA is not talking this and that. I was sick till I heard from my coordinator that it is 1 o'clock. They scheduled it. I did not. But let me talk straight to the point. It is now very, very clear that we are not welcomed into the so-called Nigeria. And we are not Nigerian. We are Biafrans. So what I'm trying to say here is that we have to change the game. There's no need making noise on our radio any longer. I am asking our leaders that they should go back to the drawing board. They should now change the tactics. We are going to tighten the economy of this country because we are not feeling the impact. These people are eating us gradually, and our people, they are not understanding. I was shocked in our program when you asked Show Akiba what is his party shot about our leader going to court today. And he told you to say, which court? What are we expecting to be caught in the zoo? I was shocked, but I know you understand that language. There's nothing that we are expecting from that court. I'm telling you the truth. So we have to change another formula. That's the only way out. I don't want to waste anybody's time. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. And before you go, please, let me also add that Dr. Cho, when he made that statement, I also asked him Do not forget that their leader has been in the Cameroonian prison for 5 years, and they have been combating, and he is not out. So let us not also forget the facts about that. And he said something. I hope you understand what he replied. You know, our own case is a very peculiar case.
Yes, I know.
So let us get a comprehensive knowledge of everything. Thank you very much, Mazi Demba. Thank you very much for your.
That is why I say with you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I have a caller on signal, but please hold on. Let me caller on direct line. Can you hear me, please? Caller on direct line. You have what I'm asking, and you go straight to what we are in. Please, there is no time for everywhere is high tension, and you have maximum 5 minutes. Go on, please.
Okay, sir. Let me take time to see the weapon house. Biafrans all over the world. The people of the Biafra, the God of heaven and earth, our son God. It is for people who lead us from the people. Nobody should panic. In one of our leaders programs, yes, there are roles that are born for this assignment. And we don't know. And it happens that I am one of them. And I stand before heaven and earth to declare therefore Fulani. If Fulani get one plot of Biafra land, now hold on our level. Only Biafra, listen to DOS, the poor and the short. Listen to DOS. If you love your life, even if you tell the governor, you see officers, all of them, they have first work only to go to Canada with our country. And our leader is the best. Fulani have entered that will consume the world. It is all the Kanu. If the world does take time, we make sure that the whole world, you know who must do this. I want to talk about that. Let them bring the child and tell themselves. Then our leader, and our boss, the people never want to go to the room. Follow them. And then, Chronicles chapter 1 from verse 1 to 10. Our first Chronicles chapter from verse 1 to 10. Ezra chapter 10. Verse 1 to 10. And the same Ezra chapter 10 from verse 1 to 10. From the explanation of the ancestors, we will know who we are. Come on, we are coming to the very same guy. That's all my work. That's what the kind of glass will be. After the way they know, I have about 50 million. So we're not going to walk in with that.
That is government that is supported of the terrorists. So you are surprised very soon. Why is that? Check about going to the American government. Check about going to go to the Taiwan and put that. I just get it for them. After the road, that I do very well. This job. I can come. Okay, I do what you want. I'm not going to say it. Always to go. But you will do it. I can never buy. Cut away, but you're going to cut away. But that's just that. I just say everything. Before that, this is that is true. That's what I have. I like this. No, now for.
Thank you very much. Biafra, thank you very much. I will go to caller on signal that has been there before the caller on WhatsApp. Caller on signal, you are here going to 8 minutes. Mazi Johnathan, can you hear me, please? Welcome to the program. You will have 5 minutes at the maximum. Go on, please.
All right, my brother Jonathan. Good evening and good evening, Biafrans. This is Johnathan, and I'm calling you from the Kingdom of the Netherlands. What happened today, my brother, is a persecution and not prosecution of our leader, Mazi Kanu. But it's a very big show of shame by the damnable zoological republic called Nigeria. You see, in a same time where the rule of law rules, where civilized people operate, you must, not even by will, you must have extradition procedure. That means extradition hearing in a competent law court of, or shall I say, in a court of competent jurisdiction. Then the judge will hear from the applicants for the extradition and the defendant from the extradition from their counsels. Why do you want him to be extradited, and why do you don't want to go back to where you want to be? They want you to be extradited, and then the judge will decide, and it will be a file of public record and judicial record, because in Kenya they have those procedures, but the Kenyan government is now saying the dates they know that our leader checked in, but they don't have record of him going out of the country, which means something worse than extraordinary rendition happened to our leader in Kenya, between Kenyan government and Nigeria, and no sane court will entertain the trial of our leader, because he was dehumanized. He was dehumanized. And I'm going to the point of dehumanization. Isiagophobia. Isiagophobia is Igbophobia. Igbophobia is Biafra phobia. They are dehumanizing and humiliating Mazi Kanu. They are being sent to all Igbo, the ancient. They are being sent to all Biafrans. For Biafra is not only Igbo, and our leader is not fighting for Igbo alone. So I must tell our Biafran brothers and the whole of Southerners to wake up, because there is an Islamic connotation and agenda in this. Because today it is Isiago, tomorrow it will be senator of the our coastal region area. Their traditional, or at least trademark wear is called senator. So tomorrow, if you are coming to court, you are wearing senator, somebody say no, you cannot wear it because you are intimidating them or threatening them.
Mazi, you are right. Go on.
Yes, thank you, my brother. And then the next day, it will be the Yoruba. You cannot wear your shokoto anymore because somebody will say he's threatened. This is the Islamic agenda against the South. And we in the South, regardless of your religion, we believe that anybody can worship where and who what he pleases and where what and he or she pleases. But these people, they cannot coexist, and they are implementing the will of the Donald of Daura before he died, the one they called Muhammad, the real Muhammad Buhari. It was his will before, during his campaign, inshallah, that Sharia will be applied in the whole Nigeria. This is what they are doing through the judicial processes, but it is left for all people from the south and left for all Biafrans to wake up and fight like a wounded lion to get out of the damnation called Nigeria, because there's nothing to dance about it. You see,
please, your time is elapsing in the next 10 seconds.
All right, my brother. What I'm saying, that the only solution to this is the restoration of independent and the sovereign republic of Biafra. Nothing more and nothing less. Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Remain blessed. Thank you very much, Mazi. You have said it all. Today it is in the courts. It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, his issue. You know, these people, they do what we call kite flying. They test to see the reaction, and they know that as naive as Biafrans are, as ignorant as they are, they will take it with ordinarily normal. Now it's not Nnamdi Kanu. Why should he wear his shag now? Anyway, let him do what they tell him now. The Nigeria will take. And once this thing passes, now another time they will tell people in the Senate of Biafran origin, oh, this your shirt, you know, it is not good here because that lion or that animal, we are not animal country, it's intimidating. No, don't forget that IPOB called Nigeria the zoo. So after, if you come in here, you think that what IPOB is saying is true, that you are wearing animal shirt, so it's zoo. And they will see reason in it. Because Caliphate, they are like that. Babangida started, the Caliphate started when the capital of Nigeria was in Lagos. They brought nice reason. You know, we need to shift it in Abuja. You know, there is the center of Nigeria. They didn't call it Noto. Do you see? Do you see that what Satanas are doing is blowing off grammar? They are ignorant and naive to the plans of the Caliphate. They gave good reasons. You know, somebody from Kasina will come. Now, Abuja is no man's land. They will become the center. Do you understand? Once they say it, they dish out brown envelope to certain so-called intellectuals or intellectuals. It is them that will start spreading it. Yes, what they say is right. After all, it's a center. After all, they will start quoting what they crammed, where it happened in 4th century. This and that. And everybody will buy it. And now they took a capital from Lagos down to Abuja. Immediately they reach there, now it's no more center, it becomes not. Anything they say, oh boy, carry that thing you are doing, don't bring, the Abuja is the not. They are carrying him, if not for IPOB, man, I am one, honestly speaking. Caller on WhatsApp, please, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I can hear you.
And there, well, welcome to the program. Please, you have maximum 5 minutes. Go on, please.
Okay. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm speaking from my location. I greet you, Jonathan. Topic this evening. We all hear what happened in Abuja today. Okay. I want to start like this. Our leader has said time without number that the black race have problem of reason. And if before now, a black race, I mean in Igbo land, cannot learn from the past, I'm sorry for them. Because from the beginning, Igbo race was hated in Nigeria by Caliphate. Right from Ahmadu Bello to today. And the hatred was increasing day by day. As the day goes, that's how the hatred is growing together. Ndị Igbo sị na agha eyiri ya na-eri ngwụrọ. Agha eyiri ya na-eri ngwụrọ means a layman, if we heard that there is war coming, he will use that time, a lot of time he has that time to start to find his way before the war will reach to that very point. He is. But a particular time like this, I'm trying to understand that Nari Yi nwere ike iri ngwụrọ, and the ngwụrọ ndị ahụ agha ga-eri bụ ndị nzuzu, ndị iberibe dịka ndị Igbo Nigeria. Ndị Igbo Nigeria bụ ndị agha ahụ eyiri eyi ga-eri maka ha dị nzuzu, ha amaghị ihe. O nwere tape Boss Emmanuel a na-play na Radio Biafra every day. This radio, the pastor explained everything. The plan of Fulani Caliphate in Nigeria. And it is playing. Some people who say they are men of God, they say nothing is going to, that cannot happen here, cannot happen here. And today is happening. And they still arguing that it's not happening. Until their head is on the ground. Then some of them will wake up. It is a pity that before now, some people are still doubting. All the preaching, teaching that is dishing out from Radio Biafra, from our leader. Each time I listen to our leader tape, I shake my head. Because nothing has been not told for who has ear to hear it. That Nigeria is made for evil men and evil women. Nigeria is not made for human to live inside. If you understand the trouble, the problem that British and the Fulani in Nigeria, you cannot say you are Nigeria. The Fulani can give you anything, money, position, to use you and to make sure they destroy your race. That is what is playing now. When they go to West, you see somebody like Obasanjo is there, is a slave of Fulanis. The same West, you see Tinubu is a slave. He's there working for Fulanis.
Mazi,
to hand over Yoruba to Fulanis.
30 seconds, please go.
He will go down to the east. The so-called governors are there, trying to hand over their people to Fulanis, to be a slave of Fulanis. If you are reasoning very well, you will understand that black people has problem on their head. If not, before now, nobody will continue thinking of Nigeria. What we're supposed to talk about now is referendum.
Of course.
If we have sense of reason, but because of no sense of reason, it's very, very bad and unfortunate for black race. Very bad.
Thank you, Mazi.
I think I'll have enough time, but nevertheless, let me stop here. Thank you very much, Biafra.
Almost Biafra. Many people are calling, so that's why we should be fair to each other. That's why we are Biafrans. I have a caller that has been there Caller on signal. Caller on signal, please. Welcome to the program. Mazi Johnathan. Welcome to the program. You have 5 minutes maximum. Go on, please.
Mazi, I was not satisfied with the answer you give to Mazi Demba. Can you explain to us what is the difference between Amazonian president and the leader of indigenous people of Biafra on the arrest of both of them? Because you made that comparison, and I hear what Cho Ayoba said, and they are not. You can't compare both of them.
No, I don't. I hope you listened to the interview, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. Because yes, you know,
you're comparing both of them.
No, listen. We are all fighting for freedom. You understand?
Yes.
But each and every one of us, we have peculiar situations. You understand? We are in a peculiar situation. We are suffering the same thing. And our mindsets are not the same. Let me tell you. The leader of Amazonia, just like as Mazi Nnamdi is, he has been in jail since 2017 or 2016. Siddiq Ayub, you know, he has been there. The people, they carry arms. Amazonia has been fighting since that 5 years. They sentenced their leader to life. I asked Mazi, Dr. Cho, have your leader been out? He said no. He said okay. But he gave a powerful answer and reasoning that he wants their leader to come out in a free Amazonia, which is correct. But let me tell you, in our own, look at how many months our leader is there. Look at what is happening. Some people say, oh, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, gave them a special mission. Some have formed the DOE. Director is no more Directorate of, what do you call it? Directorate of States. It's now Directorate of Emissary. Some say, for you to understand the type of, it's not the same thing. There is a, you know, we are making sure that our leader comes out, and he will come out, because many people are using his absence in order to make sure that they destroy. Many governors, our politicians are paying people, and people are just assuring them that IPOB could be destroyed, and they are scamming money from them. You understand? So that is the thing. But the leader of Amazonia has been there in jail for 5 good years. Mazi, are you driving? Are you in a windy place because there is noise?
No. Okay.
So that is better now. Please go on. That is what I'm saying. Go on, please.
Okay. You know why? The reason why I asked this question is that both of them are yes. You have explained a bit about it. What happened? You know, the day our leader, we heard on the news that our leader was adopted in Kenya. I slept in garage because that day I was driving and I wasn't sure what was happening. But at the end of the day, when I got the real news that true our leader was kidnapped, I couldn't go home. I couldn't drive home because I was shivering. Then I parked my car in the BP garage and I slept there. So now the reason why I say this is that what happened today to me, I felt today exactly the same way I felt the day our leader was adopted. I will explain to you why I felt the same way. We are talking, you asked Ambassador Cho Ayoba a question. He said that we have not even started, we don't even, because I believe that this guy knows this struggle of ours even better than you. If I may use that word. That's why he said we have not started. If now we are sitting here waiting, you said we should not use emotion. We are waiting for the Nigerian government. We have a good lawyer. We have lawyers. We have everything. But the judge could not hold DSS account why Onyendu is wearing one clothes for 7 months. They're talking about wearing Isiago. That's the reason why our leader is wearing a clothes for 7 months. And now maybe we'll come back now and after we will finish talking, because I personally want to go a little bit quiet to understand exactly, because sometimes I feel like maybe coming out here is putting yourself in more trouble, because you say something, at the end of the day you just look at it. We have created so many problems now that because now because of the MOCs now, all these useless, somebody come out and say that our leader is not taking order from somebody who is sitting in DSS dungeon, because we have given these people opportunity to come out and be talking in this time that people are dying. So now we are creating, now we sit around and wait for April 8th. Now we keep on doing small things, waiting for April 8th. Knowing fully well that Nigerian government is using what you call deletitis. Only that the leader is wearing a clothes for 7 months to 8 months now. Say that the reason is because of Isiago. That is enough for me to know exactly that if there is anything that our people need to go back to the drawing table to see what do we do, even if we are waiting for April, what do we do? That is a drawing table that Mazi Udemba was talking about. Because personally, I don't find it funny. I know that this is exactly why all these useless governors in Biafra land are wearing Alamajiri clothes. Look at those of them. Look at Okorocha. Look at look at all these people. They are wearing one useless clothes. They are not even representing their people. They are not even wearing clothes from where they are come from. To recognize this is Igbo people, they are wearing the clothes that Alamajiri gives to them to wear. It's exactly what they want to do to Onyendu. And now, we are going to wait. These people have colonized us. We are slaves to these people. If we don't do something, I have asked questions. What do we need to do? Is there any meeting we need to do to tell these people that enough is enough, that we cannot be slaves to Fulani people?
That is why you also are speaking on air. If you have any suggestion to make, look at what we should do. Now you can also say it. You understand?
Whatever I need to say, I will say it over the air. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. I understand the emotion is on everybody. That is why also, like when I talked about Dr. Cho's interview, I said our situations are not the same. The people that their leader was there since 5 years inside, but things are still happening, though he's not out. You understand? But look at our leader, just few months, people are already making money out of it. I am his disciple. Okay, now it's no more. We are not no more going to take order from somebody in DSS dungeon. And people are going, following, clapping. Do you see the mercantile mentality? Because after broadcasting on Facebook, he will go and they will call him from Dave Umahi. The people that made the contact for him to have contact with Dave Umahi and other politicians, that Nwakboka now goes above them because he has direct contact now. He says shake it to those people that he is the talker. These other people, they don't have platforms, so he is dealing with them. You people don't understand what is going on behind the scenes. Many people don't understand. There are many things going on behind the scenes, even between these idiots, these infiltrators. There are many things going on behind the scenes. This guy has turned overhead them. Now he can have direct contact with the politicians, and instead of money passing through the other people, now he will tell them, look, I'm making, just watch tell your agent, if you are busy, just watch my broadcast. You copy the broadcast part of it and send to him direct. Look at it. How do you see it? And they will praise him. They say, okay, that's it. And money will be wired. He said that he will destroy DOS in February. Boasting. And people are there being deceived by him. I cannot understand. Honestly. So that is the example I'm giving. Do you understand? We deal with ourselves. We deal with our people according to our mentality, the way we reason. Because before you save somebody in a drowning, you will not be outside saving somebody that is going down. Your body have to touch the water. So you have to behave like the person, but you use tactics. Which means the situations, we are doing the same thing, but you use different, because now people are using, bring now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, capitalize on it, use it to make money from politicians, scam money from politicians, and deceive our people that they are fighting for release of our leader. But you don't see them, any protests are going everywhere around the world by IPOB. You don't see them coming out. I was talking with somebody off air before, and he said something. If you are on something, I've been repeating. If you are in this struggle with not being genuine, you will have one ulterior motive or the other. Now I can buy this struggle. Maybe from there I can get contact of all these politicians. Before you know, I catch one of them. And I struggle. Biafra, not Biafra. Now I come with the contact. Now I come with the ego. Now I come with the one position or the other. If you have any other ulterior motive apart from genuinely restoring Biafra, because what you are seeing that we are slaves in our own land. Now we pinch you, and you are in this struggle to genuinely restore Biafra. Nothing will push you out. But if you are not genuinely, that is why people are vying for power. You see people appoint themselves to positions of power for nothing. No more PRO. I am the this now. Because they are not genuine, they are looking for positions. What happens to our people if you are slave? It doesn't matter to them. So you see, one thing or the other must make them be blown off. It says true. I believe it 100%. If you are here in this struggle, just you enter it genuinely because of the pain you see in you, yourself, me, and our people in Nigeria, that we have no future in Nigeria. It doesn't matter whether you are rich, you don't consider yourself anything. You look at our people and say, look, our collectivity, we are going nowhere. Today is Ishiago being banned in Nigerian court, in DSS custody. Tomorrow in the Senate House, you don't know why Dave Omahe was. You hardly see him wear Ishiago, our traditional wear, in the public. You don't know what he's passing through in the private. Maybe the caliphate have been warning him, hey, this thing you are putting on every time, stop putting it on. Be like us. You don't know. You understand me? So a time might come, little by little, they are phasing all these things out. You can proudly wear Babariga in our land, in Biafra land, in your family, no problem. But you cannot wear Ishiago openly in the north. You cannot go to the streets of Kanu where it just be going. Can you do that? But we are in the same country. We are losing who we are little by little. Check in the next 50 years. If this trend continues like this unchecked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and their people, check what that generation will be. Caller on what's up, please. Thank you for being there for 15 minutes. We're going to 15 minutes. Welcome to the program, Mazi. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, please. So, yes, welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm hearing you, Mazi. Good evening.
There, well, welcome to the program. You will have 5 minutes.
Yeah, Mazi. Okay, Mazi. Mazi, my name is Paul, calling from Gabon. I listened to that our barrister son, Mazi Mark Ozokome, what he said. Everything he's saying is clear. Is a true of that matter. But the problem is that the zoo
Janjaweed, they know what they are doing. Some of us who call themselves Biafrans, some of us doesn't know what we are talking about. They're supposed to understand that these people, they are using tactics, delay tactics to, as the saboteurs in our midst tell them that let them use the tactics, they will destroy IPOB. But I want to let them to understand that they cannot, they can't, they have never born them to destroy IPOB. I want to tell them that you can see that some of our people are using this abada and Alhaji attire, wearing it and going up and down and behaving like something, what should I call it, who want to fly. But they're supposed to understand that the game is over. That is the Islamization agenda. Our leader said it that they are Islamizing us one small, and if you can notice what is happening, that Islamization is everywhere. Even the food we are eating, you can notice that the Islamization agenda is there, but IPOB is on ground. That is why they are running helter-skelter. Our people, our Biafrans all around the world must stand up and rise up. I'm keep on saying it. Our Biafrans people must rise up, because these people, what the zoo knows is hit me, I hit you. That is what they know. Because this system they are using, they know that our leaders don't have any case with them. Rather, they commit crime to kidnap our leader from Kenya to the zoo. So that's why this man, our son, said it and make it very clear today to them, for them to understand that they don't have anything to judge our leader in the court kangaroo in the zoo. So now, what I'm trying to tell our people is that they're supposed to understand. Our people are supposed to understand, when our leader Mazi Johnathan comes out, wanted to start this IPOB. Our leader went to London. This Radio Biafra is Mazi Johnathan started Radio Biafra. Our leader started from there, pay all the whole arrears, and that radio started working. And now people came and said that they are following our leader. They are the follower of our leader Mazi Johnathan. Open another radio, broadcasting radio in their own system. But our people could not even go and sit down and think of it. Say, why this man opened this radio? That is, this man have different agenda. The difference is clear. That is where our people are supposed to understand that these people doesn't mean well to this our struggle. These people have deviated from the what our leader planned for this restoration, restoration. So our people must to open their eyes, clear their eyes, and know who is to follow. Because the leadership of this struggle stand firm to restore this our nation. Because they are those people calling themselves, I don't know what they are saying, I don't know how to call their name, collecting money from the gender, trying to destroy what we are doing, telling the zoo to delay the leader, thinking that they will do anything. But I want to tell them that the land of Biafra will consume all of them. Because time will come, anything we are doing is recorded. Because the book of IPOB is computer. Anything you are doing, anything you are saying is recorded. When the time will comes, you will enter your room and start crying by yourself. Because anything you are doing, you must die. You must go and hang yourself. Because Biafra is there already. Biafra is coming. So if you are not, yes, man, if you are not happy for what IPOB is doing, start now. Prepare your bag, because you are leaving Biafra land. So Mazi, thank you for the opportunity you give to me. All I can say is that they must release our leader. This delaying tactics, we don't want it anymore.
They must release our leader.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There were remain blessed, Mazi. Thank you very much. We must continue. Do I have caller on signal? Calls are floating in through WhatsApp. You cannot as well call signal. It's free, please. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
There, well, welcome to the program. There, well, please, you have 5 minutes at the maximum.
Okay. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. My name remains Elun. I am calling from Ese. Mazi Jonathan, we have seen that a Republic of Nigeria is a Sharia country. I am a living witness. I am a living witness. I have lived in North up to 5 years. I have a lot of experience. What have they been happening there? How they intimidating us? How they, when they came to us, I'm selling building materials. I remember the day a citizen of Niger State, Suleja, he came to me. He bought a shovel. After 3 days, he came back, returned it. He bring police, said, "You must change it." That he bought it. I said, 3 days. I'm not the one that producing this. He called the police by force. They took another shovel, like 3 shovels from my shop. It doesn't stop there. A lot of intimidation.
Mazi, is it not slavery? You are in a country that you're supposed to have the same equal right. But here, you know, our people, we can endure. If you tell somebody, hey, I beg, that's what they do. Don't just bear it. What is 3 shovels? You want to die? And we continue living like that as slaves. Mazi, go on, please, go on.
And people are enjoying it. They force us to do a lot of things. You see, even to wear the clothes, even to be forced to learn their language. You have to be forced. You have to be forced to do that. Okay, let me tell you why I ran away from that city. You see, in Suleja, anybody that stays there will be my witness. If you want to take common drink on Sunday like this, you say, let's go and take a drink. You know where we are going? In an army barrack. That where even if you drink like you didn't get yourself in, just maybe you drunk, you hear Uasa in your face. I'm telling you, they shout. In the day I ran away from there, I reject drinking in my life anymore. The day I just came in, I just sitting with my friends. They opened one of our drinks. We are about to drink. Hey brother, he fed that reloading. I said no, I don't drink anymore. I left. I said I can never try come here again in enemy barrack. So we have been doomed. We have been destroyed. These people are humiliating us every day by day. So that is by the way. That is how I left that city. I said, no, this is not Nigeria I'm seeing. I came back to East. I started seeing people drinking now normally. I said, this is not a Nigeria I was. Niger State is not a Nigeria. See, in the East, people are enjoying drinking nicely, enjoying themselves. Why is it not Nigeria, or am I in another country? You see what is happening. So this is a Sharia country. The only language we hear now is Biafra. Everything we are hearing, whatever, killing can never stop us. You know, I was teaching people a lot of today in a program about self-defense, what you need to do, how you need to defend yourself. People are saying, no, the Bible is telling them when somebody slap you here, come the other face, they slap you, you must. I said, no, Hausa man doesn't hear that. If you Hausa man slap you here, open another one, he say, oh, it's not paining you. Use a knife and cut your leg, cut your head. You see, so Mazi Jonathan, let me not take much of your time. Please, I am pleading you to teach our people more about self-defense. We really need to know what is self-defense. We don't know about self-defense. In 21st century, you are right to defend yourself. You are right to defend any matter. If somebody wants to kill you, you are allowed to defend yourself. I thank you so much.
Thank you very much for bringing this issue, because this is why we always attack or try to put in order the Christian religion imposed on us. Britain saw that we fought them for 31 good years. That time there was no book to tell you that if they slap you here, turn the other side. Now they came in and to subdue us mentally, complete. They translated the Bible, New Testament. Even do you know that there are only New Testaments? You know, when we are telling you this, it's experience. It's all of us. We have that experience. New Testament, but you never see it. Even them bringing only Old Testament, but they translate New Testament by only. Now they translate it in Igbo, Ijo, Yoruba, the whole indigenous languages. Everywhere you go, they tell you, pray for your enemies. If they slap, and he said, if they slap you this side, turn the other side. They weaken us mentally. Why you are living in a place in the midst of lions, you have been, they force us to live with the caliphate, whereby they themselves they are carrying knives to slaughter. Now here they tell us, if they slap you here, turn the other side. You know, mentally no more. Easy forgiveness. Now forgive him now, I have apologized. Now leave him now. Well, leave him. Now wow, leave him now. People, we are forced to stay together. They don't understand what is pity. How do you think that you will, you will succeed over them? Naturally. How? Tell me. The other people, they carry knife, they slaughter you at any slightest provocation, even without provocation. Now they tell you to, just be quiet, be law abiding. If they slap you here, turn the other side. Don't slap, just turn the other side, let him slap again. Now if your enemy want to kill you, do not fight back, rather pray for him. He will repent. They go on teaching us this thing for centuries until it become our character. How do you think that we become strong? Hey God, I'm telling you, until this message of hope from our leader Mazi Nnamdi started, the awakening. I call it the awakening. If not, by now, maybe a little longer, if not for our leader Mazi Nnamdi and Ipob. I've been saying it. Fulani will come. They'll carry their cow, come and destroy our farm. We'll be clapping for them, bringing them food as they are destroying our farm. Fulani person will shit and no, people don't understand what Mazi Nnamdi represents. The awakening. Caller on WhatsApp, please welcome to the program. Thank you very much for holding on, for going to 4 minutes. You have 5 minutes at the maximum. Caller on WhatsApp, go on, please.
Thank you, Prophet. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan.
There, welcome. Mazi, are you using earpiece? Please, you remove it.
Okay, I'm not using earphone. Maybe somebody next to me.
Yes.
Mazi. Yeah. Okay, Mazi, thank you for taking my call. I greet my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience. That is here. Mazi, what you talk this evening, this tribe called Igbo, it's like
they don't eat any bitter thing anymore. They don't eat bitter things anymore. And what was he? No, that is they behave. They take everything common. Everything is common to them. The only place where you see Igbo man take risk is if it's money. If it's money, he can jump inside Atlantic Ocean to get that money. But to preserve his culture, he laugh it. He eat unkobi with it. He just laugh, drink palm wine with it. Can you? So what I'm talking? Do you remember by the end of last year that our elder Chinwetalago, they just arrested him because he wear Land of the Rising Sun clothes. They started from there, and the Nollywood actors, nobody said anything. The Igbo elders, nobody said anything. But wearing
they caution him now. Why doing Why doing like this now? You know, just a beg. This Biafra. Leave it. That is how they do.
But Mazi Prophet, do you know that in a normal society, only that land, only that cloth, that rising sun cloth, can generate $1 billion for the Igbo people or for Eastern people, because people will even be coming from Japan, from everywhere to go and see this land of the rising sun. They want to see exactly if it's true. But in Nigeria, they will suppress us. You're talking even far. Very soon now, Igbo man can even wear danchike to go for wedding. Very soon now, they say we must not wear even our clothes in court. They laugh, they will just laugh at it. Soon now they will say, okay, before we do even traditional marriage, we mustn't use palm wine anymore. We must use Friday Lolo. And then we put it, yes, because to do Nigeria, yes, we are one Nigeria. We must even use Friday Lolo to do our own traditional marriage. And Igbo Nigeria, we say, yes, it's the same one Nigeria. He wanted to test anything. Only Igbo Nigeria would like to test anything. He can marry everywhere, he can eat anywhere, he can sleep anywhere, he can look for money anywhere, even in pit hole, he can do anything. He can even eat shit to make money. So can you see what they are doing to us? Yeah? They don't react. They don't know what is preservation of culture. They don't know. They don't know what is to preserve. Here in South Africa, if you stop maybe Butalese or somebody to wear his traditional thing to go to court, everyone will be on fire today. The whole be on fire everywhere today. But they don't react. They won't talk. Even our traditional way, you don't hear anybody who make any statement today. They didn't talk anything. You see what happened here in South Africa just because they arrested Jacob Zuma. They know that he's wrong. But why should their own leader, why should their own traditional man go to court? And they quench it up to today. They even support them, they even help them by giving them more money. But an Igbo man will not react to anything. Everything is unkobi. Everything is just sweet. Everything is just, he eat it with the food, drink it with the wine. Just eat anything, unkobi, anything food he eat. He don't know how to preserve his culture. Look at what we are doing to ourselves. Who knows tomorrow what they will do? Who knows tomorrow? Let everybody now rise, go and show that Ishago. They don't know Ishago. No wonder they have killed. Can you find anything like Ago in our land? You can't find anything. They have killed it. Even soon now they will come. That is only Igbo man that somebody will come from another place, kill his daughter, kill his father, kill his mother, rape his mother, and he's still division going up and down. Mazi, thank you for taking my call. Biafrans, let us be very careful. Let us be mean. As we know, all Biafrans start to eat mbi no koko. If you don't see, I know you don't see big animal, but mbi no koko, eat it. Even if you born a new child, take mbi no koko, put on his mouth so that he can be angry. He can, whenever he see a full animal, he will be angry. Whenever he see an injustice, he will fight for his people. That is what we are. Thank you, for taking my call. Professor Jonathan. Biafrans, I love you. IPOB members, you are my blood. Keep it up.
Thank you very much, my brother. I have a caller on signal, but please hold on. Let me attend to this caller on direct line because he is paying, please. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Please, you have 5 minutes at the maximum. Go on, please.
Thank you very much, my big brother, Mazi Jonathan. I appreciate you so much.
You people did us proud today in the 10,000.
Yes, Mazi.
Go on, please.
Yes, Mazi. We're never gonna play with our leader, and we have told British government that Mazi Nnamdi must be free. We mean it. He said, when we say we mean it, we told them that we are ready to die. Everybody should go and listen to that tape. We are ready to die to make sure that our Biafrans live. We've told them, we made it clear to the whole world. There is nothing to hide. Britain have killed us enough through Fulanis. Mazi is your brother to call it from UK. I appreciate all Biafrans all over the whole world. I appreciate our leader, Onyendu. Your pain is our pain. Your cry is our cry. But believe you me, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we will never let you down. Believe you me. Like as I said, some of us will die, some of us will go to jail, but the whole world will feel the impact while we are called IPOB and indigenous people of Biafra. The Jews think that they can Biafrans, let me speak to Biafrans, Mazi. Do you see how they harbor their own criminals? Abakiari. Biafrans. This useless Igbo slave now hammer. You see how they prevent their own, they cover their own. A criminal Abakiari. Abakiari is nothing but a common criminal, but you see where they put him super cop. Super cop. Fulani is G Ndi that is I don't know. Sometimes I feel like go mad. I'm telling you. Do you know that they harbor their own criminals? Look at Biafra. Do you know how many Biafrans Abakari have killed in Biafra land? Do you know? Let me tell you something. Do you know how many businessmen Abakari have murdered in Biafra land? He will put allegation on them. He will take their property. He will kill them. If you don't give him money, he will set you up. Do you know that even Evans, they hold in prison? You know, we don't condone batting. I was saying it to one of my colleagues. We don't condone batting. But believe you me, Evans might be innocent. Because an Igbo man, they will hold him there. You see the picture of Abakari with his gang. Evans might be innocent. If you investigate this case of this guy, now I am telling you now in this radio Biafra, that guy might be innocent. This is me. This is what somebody told me. They even said he's a businessman, but only God knows. I have told them to, if zoo is a place, they should allow that man to confess. People will see. But as long as he's an Igbo man, they will pin him down. That is why I'm telling British government today that you have killed us enough. Mazi, before I leave Biafra, just be ready. I got two Fulani also. It doesn't matter. You people should understand that their agent, after British government, that your agent in our land, by your agent, you have agents in our land. They are eBay, they are PGs, they are Senate, they are governors. They are your agents in our land. We know that they are your agents to weigh us down. But time shall come. You have asked Nigerian government to form as if you have removed SARS. You form SARS to kill Igbo. Every security parastatus in Nigeria is to kill Igbo, to kill Biafrans. Do you know that Britain form SARS, arm them to be killing innocent Nigerians? Now they expose Britain. Now they now bring you now tell Nigerian government and this politician to turn it to Ebubago. The same people, they will all gonna die in our land. Let me tell you one thing. I claim that I'm telling you today that the Nigerian government in Europe here, anything rubbish. We are not joking. We will die with them. We will make sure that this. Mazi, thank you for giving me.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you very much. Thank you. Remain blessed. I have a caller that has been there, Mazi Akas, on signal for going to 10 minutes. Please welcome to the program. Go on, Mazi Akas. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. I hope I'm coming out, my brother.
Please, you are coming out. Go on.
Yeah. Thank you, Mazi Jonathan. May Chukwu Okabiyama bless you, bless your household, continue to give you the wisdom and understanding that anytime you come in this hallowed platform, you will begin to do that which Chukwu Okabiyama wants you to do by preaching the truth and nothing but the truth. I will never forget to extend my beloved greetings to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man who has shown us the right way to follow. And we Biafrans have made up our mind that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally because he has committed no crime. The world knows that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an innocent and he is a prisoner of conscience. Mazi, I will never forget also to appreciate Ostrom family for the protest we hold on 14th of this February concerning the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They really come out and we allowed the Austrian government that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released unconditionally. So I thank them so much, and I say may Chukwu Okabiyama bless all of them, give them the strength they should continue to do the needful anytime we call upon them. This is my prayer, and so shall it be in the name of Chukwu Okabiyama. He said. Mazi, what I want to say is that very simple. They must release our leader. For them being afraid of our Ishiago is the worst thing that has happened to that zoo. I don't even know they can be afraid not to allow our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to put on Ishiago. Why are they afraid? That means these people are telling us right now that Ishiago should be what every Biafran should be wearing right now. And if that Ishiago is putting fear on them, we'll keep on wearing it. Nothing will stop us not to wear that Ishiago. Now we know where their problem is, and now we are going to intensify it to make sure that every Biafrans must show Ishiago. So let them go and die if that is the problem. And our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made it to know, for the Nigerian government to know that if they fail to do the needful, we will die with them. Nobody will remain in that country. Because see our women today, all of them today, see our women taking off their clothes, remaining black, they are on their way. Tell me, if our mothers can do this, what of we the young ones? Mazi, we will die with these people. Nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us in this freedom that we are fighting, because it's only Chukwu Okabiyama who has used Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to open our eyes, to make us know things we've been seeing before and being ignorant of it today. We are no more taking it as a joke. Nigerian government must know that the more they hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more problem will befall them. This is the truth and nothing but the truth. And all these our elders who heard today that the DSS refused to give our leader Ishiago to wear. Where are they? What are they saying about this? So Nigerian government, they want to prevent us not to put on our traditional wears. And our stupid Igbo brothers, they will go and put that wearing this nonsense. Leave their own, adopt people's own. No wonder they say that Igbo culture or Igbo language in the next 30 years is going to be wiped away. But today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have called our people back home. Our people have begun to reason like a human being, and we have told Nigerian government, it's either you give us Biafra or all of us will die getting Biafra. Look at how they go and own a pastor's house just because he's a member of IPOB. You want to tell me that pastor they own his house? We see these idiots that burn their house and keep quiet. It's not going to be. The more you kill us, the more people come out.
Time is up, please.
Yes, Mazi, I'm trying to summarize. The more we want to let them know that the more they are killing Biafrans, the more people are coming out. If they don't know, they should know it now.
You cannot be 70 million Biafrans at once. So we must continue to do what we are doing until Biafra is restored. Mazi Jonathan, thank you so much. Continue to do the needful. May you bless you, Mazi. Thank you.
They will remain blessed. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. You have been there for going to 11 minutes. Please go on. You have maximum 5 minutes. Please go on. Go on, please.
Mazi Jonathan, Chile, can you hear me?
The whole world is hearing, is listening to you. Please go on.
Thank you very much. I met Mazi Minimal ago from Dubai. Great Biafrans all over the world, I greet you all. Lovers of freedom, I greet you all. The genuine Biafrans, I greet you all. Omuchineke. Mazi Jonathan, I thank you very much for your listening. I thank all DOS. I thank our HOD. I thank all genuine Biafrans. I stand firm in this time against all evil saboteurs in Biafra land. I don't know why our people in Biafra land love, some of our people in Biafra land love to be a saboteur. I don't know why our people, some of our people in Biafra love to destroy their future, love to destroy those who want to liberate them from darkness. I don't know. I don't know why some of our people love to be a saboteur. For example, now in the north, we have many terrorists in the north. Fulani terrorists, Fulani herdsmen terrorists, Boko Haram terrorists. But you never see anybody in that north to be a saboteur to all these terrorist groups. You will see their leaders and all their people protecting them, protecting the terrorists that come down to our land, Biafra. You will see many saboteurs that will be trying to sabotage their own future, their own freedom, the freedom of them and the freedom of their children yet unborn. You can see now the politicians in our land now serving the Fulanis just because of peanuts. You can see some of our people, those riffraff, that thing that in Finland, now take it as a contract to kill our leader, to destroy this struggle. And order that pig in Greek. Sometimes I don't know when our leaders say we understand that our people are cursed. Now I understand it very well. These are the kind of people that sabotage the effort of Ojukwu during Ojukwu time. Now their evil blood, their children have rise up now to make sure that they destroy this struggle, the enemy between him. So my fellow Biafrans, not to waste our time so much. I will go straight to the point. We must do everything possible to restore our beloved nation Biafra. You can see now that Fulani want to destroy our race with the pretext. That is why they have indirectly said that they banned our Isiago. That is why you see all the useless politicians, all the criminal politicians in our land wearing that shiki of Fulanis. You can see it. Those cowards, they only have power to fight their own brothers, to kill their own brothers. You can see it. They have indirectly do what? Banned our Isiago, our tradition. traditional cultures. The same Britain that bring us this evil religion.
Mazi, you have
the same Britain.
20 seconds to conclude, please.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We round up now. The same Britain that bring this useless religion to us went and support Fulanis. Can't you ask yourself a question? They right in this evil religion, they translate it in many ways so that they will use it to destroy our brain and then destroy it today. They said in that slave book that we must obey our master. Slave, obey our master. We must do everything possible to restore our beloved nation Biafra. Without Biafra, we are finished. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chineke.
There we go. We are gradually inching closer towards the end of this program. I assure you, there are some people, once they hear this, is that time they start calling. But I'll pick 2 calls more. 2 calls more and I close. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
I'm there. Good evening, watching again.
There, well, welcome to the program. You have 5 minutes maximum to make your point.
Are you hearing from me? Are you hearing from me?
The whole world is hearing you, not only me. Please go on.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the good work. Hello?
Mazi, go on. Don't you are
okay,
not
thank you.
Call. Please go on.
Yeah, this is my first time of calling you. Thank you.
Go.
Thank you for the good work for Biafra. May the Lord bless you. I want to say something based on what you say already. Concerning what is happening in our land. You know, the truth is this: all the governors that we are seeing today, all of them are criminal. They have committed one crime or the other, and that's the reason why they pick them and put there. And they know very well that they have a bad record. That is the reason why they are doing the bidding of the Fulani Janjaweed. That's just the truth. Because I have been thinking about it for a very long time. What makes our leaders to be acting that way? But I have come to conclusion that these people are criminal. They have committed all manner of crime, and that is the reason why they were picked to put there, and they are doing according to the instruction of the Fulani Janjaweed. That is just the truth. And another thing again, I have discovered during my research. I understand very well that one of the weapons Britain used to pin us, even as we are now, we are still under that bondage with religions. They use religions and pin us. That is the thing that they are using to hold us even today. Can you imagine that I was discussing with a man, a grown-up man, up to getting to 60-something to 70 years. I was telling him about this struggle that we must fight. He said, no. The Bible says, start putting scripture for me. So,
Mazi, that's what they have done in our brain using this. And when we talk, how can you fight for Biafra when your brain is locked up in a cage? If they tell you, that's the problem. They say, no, Bible say you don't commit sin by fighting. Oh God, please go on.
That's the problem. Because for me, I am a student of Radio Biafra. I am constantly listening, but I'm not good in calling. I just want to put my opinion today. So it is very, very important that we stand.
Go on, Mazi. Go on.
Thank you very much. Let me stop here so that other people will call in. May God bless you so much.
Thank you. There we go. That is the saddest part of it. The restoration of Biafra starts with the restoration of our brains. That is the thing. And there is no way you can restore our brains without neglecting religion. It is impossible. It is impossible. No, don't talk about religion. Don't talk about. It's impossible. Which means you are pouring water on a stone. It can't penetrate because they will use it to block you. They block the brains of our people using this teaching. That is, for us to be free, we must disentangle all these chains they put in our brain. That's when we will start now making headway, start accepting issues and say, okay. Bible said, don't pray for your enemy. You say, shut up. Your enemies, you pray for your enemies, he will kill you. And you will die and die forever. Do you understand? Caller on direct line, you will be second to the last caller. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Please go. Caller on direct line, please go on. No. I don't know what's happening. No. Caller on WhatsApp, please. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Simon and I will call to my million friend. Bless every member all over the world.
Mazi, please go on. I'm sorry.
Even more use of modern religion.
Go on.
Solomon. May OPK protect him until the time he will be back, because I know he will be back.
You say?
Mazi, I want to say something here because your topic have taught it everywhere it's supposed to be, and I bless Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama for making me to be alive, to be in the part of this movement of IPOB, because that's what I would say. Some days in 2014, you see, before we came, there were not people like us. And after we go, there won't be people like us. But what made him to say the thing? Because our generation, we are all often more, because we will foresee things what our people will never dream of. Mazi Jonathan, let's assume there's nothing like Biafra. There's nothing like Mazi Jonathan. There's nothing like IPOB. Most of us are people that put hands in the sharp blade to stop, to save others. Can you see where these people have reduced us? I was hearing when you were correcting somebody about the report in UNESCO gave. That was 2013 to 2014, because this movement of Nnamdi took up when they gave that report of UNESCO in the next 72 years. The solution they gave that time, that this is the corridor won't exist anymore. The plan or the project or what IPOB is doing is something that is giving our people a breathing space to release or to free themselves from the shackle of the iniquity prepared by Britain and the one that calls themselves engineered by Fulanis. Fulanis are the full soldier. Fulanis are the people that do not operate most during the slave trade. So you see this type of war, you know, and you know they have said this in that people walk over it. Do you know what that means? They will tell you will not wear any cloth anymore. It's coming. Biafra is the solution. We got to go. I want some of our people for them not to lose focus in what is going on. You know, Nigeria government pay billions to corrupt anything that is good. Kill it with money. So do not get frustrated or be distracted. What you see some of our people are doing next. Please be focused. I don't know, you are doing exposition, you come to expose your house, expose your people. Did any of us who went to school for freedom fighting? We are professional in different ways. It's different in this struggle of restoration of Biafra. You do exposition, you talk about the weakness of our people, you come. I don't know, sometimes people lose it. But you know that those Egyptians you see today, succeeded no more. Those Egyptians you see today, succeeded no more. The time is coming. Thank you for giving me such a good
almost here, Biafra. Thank you very much. Caller on direct line. I shouldn't take your call, but let me do it. You have 3 minutes. Caller on direct line. No. Let me give also this one will be the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp, you have 3 minutes maximum. 3 minutes because I'm closing. Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi, thank you very much. Mazi JOHNATHAN, thank you very much. This is your brother from the coastal area. I've been online since morning. We've been weaved in the water. We've been there monitoring and gathering everything. And it's amazing and wonderful the outcome of the hearing. We're not surprised. They don't have anything against our leader. Now, sir, quickly, because I don't have much time and I'm the last caller, I'm so happy and delighted. Quickly, sir, please remember you promised to give me that clip, that audio tape or video tape I told you about concerning the statement. Somebody was trying to repeat what I want to be to say.
It's Peters you talked about, but I will immediately now. Can you send me? You know there are many numbers, many calls, and I cannot. Just send me. Just this is me. Just send me, and I will forward it.
I will doing that, sir. All right, sir. Please, I will do that immediately. Though I've been doing it since last week. Okay. Even this afternoon, I called Ipob and I gave him the promise and he forgot to.
Yes.
I really used to work here in the New Water because that is something I'm doing. I wouldn't say much because I prefer working on the ground and the background and then come out to talk less. Sir, zoo is going down. Do you know that fuel price right now in the US, I'm talking to you now, is 1,000 something a liter? No fuel in Europe, Nigeria. They are broke. They're using the money to chase our leader, to chase IPOB. They will break. See, as I'm talking to you, Minister of Education is saying that he's surprised how we took him unawares and went on strike for 1 month because they're not paying teachers. Nothing is happening in the zoo. Terrible things. Nothing is happening in the zoo. Everywhere is on a standstill. If they don't release our leader Nnamdi Kanu and then also keep a time for referendum, the zoo, like he has prophesied, will keep coming down until Somalia will be far better than the zoo. We are all tired. Only that they have subjugated the people and people cannot complain. They are hoping and wishing it will be better as usual. But we know we have been enlightened. We are true Biafrans. Right from the Calabar speaking coastal area, the George province of Biafra land, up to the hinterland, we have been enlightened. You can't be a member or a full follower of Radio Biafra or our IPOB community app and then become a dummy. It's impossible. We have been enlightened, we have been informed, and morally and otherwise, that mental toughness, we get toughened every day. Every day. Apart from our enlightenment, the happenings, one after the other, everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said is what is unfolding.
So we have no reason not to follow him anymore. Even those doubters have started succumbing. Today I was very happy. I didn't go out though because of the sit at home. We observe sit at home, we observe our fast, our prayers. Even though we are small, here in the coastal area, we do it and we are fulfilled. But we follow our brothers in the diaspora. Now, I went out in the evening briefly to make some samples. I was mocking them. Those people that don't like hearing Biafra, this they say no. Today, all of them are saying, sir, how can we make this happen? I told them that it's simple. First and foremost, let me give you the link, and I downloaded the app for them, all of them. But I thank God that I thank you, Kadiama, that our radio has started talking in the water.
Yes.
Thank God for okay. God bless bless that man and his team of people doing this great job. Loud and clear. As I drive around without, in fact, Kadiama gave me grace. I bought fuel earlier enough, so I drive around this water, and it is so going. What I drive around for is just to check which area it is stronger, signal is stronger or weaker. But I want to thank our God that our radio is restored and it's loud and clear for everybody. So now, finally, sir, we are happy that Biafra is already here with us. They can't subjugate us. Denying him our leader of his clothes is a sign of the bigger terrible things to come for us if we fail. We must not fail. Our children will leave this legacy for them, and they have reason to say, our fathers fought this fight. Because I know that by the grace of God, this is not a mass call. The man left his comfort zone. The man left every opportunity he has and came down to took up this struggle. That is why no man can pull him down. That is why this call and the men behind him, people like you and the US, it is impossible. They can see it, they are confused. Both whether those the big fool in Kiko or the one in Finland, all of them have failed. And they are going to fall down like pack of cards. Biafra or death. Our minds are made up. Boys and children, people are, in fact, things are kicking up. Even those who are afraid, you cannot be speak out. By reason of the fact that they are, economic and other manipulation. But I know that time is coming. It is going to be impossible for you to receive the masses. See what is happening in Cote d'Ivoire. I'm not sorry, in Guinea. I just read that the Burkina Faso president, the boy, have been installed as their president. I was not to believe and say yes. Now awareness is coming. These are all the things that Biafra is talking about, and it's impacting in Africa. So soon, that of Guinea as Guinea has happened, soon Burkina Faso will happen. Since Mali will happen, and then Nigeria, we are out. I know we are out already. Biafra is here. They can't stop it. It's impossible. So I want them to know. I want if they listen to me, don't I wish you terrorist republic of animal kingdom. You said that we are conquered territory. The south, which you called, we are all east. We in the coastal areas, we are, and we never and can never be conquered territory. If you conquered us in your mind before, maybe in the 60s, come and let's see. If you shock and supply what you're going to get. We are ready for you. We are with our brothers in the hinterland, in the hinterland. We are with our Igbo speaking brothers. No matter what the saboteurs are doing, they are few. The just few saboteurs like this Asari Tokubo, which I didn't join this speech. We are with our Biafran speaking, our Igbo speaking Biafran, and we are together. We are going to make sure that Biafra comes and nothing else. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, we need to make it like anybody. Oboko Matewa, Baswate, one in what I'm happening. Imagine a couple. Masna because we need to fuck with winner. You're the Bobaro, you're the Lamao. And I want to be Tamara Brasso, Tamara Digo, Tamara, Siba. Why when Tamara Digo, and Biafra Pikiboa. Even the Biafra, I'm going to pick Tongo in Jeba. May God bless us. All hail Biafra, sir.
Almost hail Biafra. Thank you. And this is where I'm going to switch off my phones, please. I am no more receiving any call. We must continue. As some people are soliciting, we will do something. The order is there. The order has been given by the HOV. There should be no more Nigerian national anthem in our schools. That is number one. The consumption or using of Fulani cows should stop. It was reiterated yesterday by the head of the Directorate of States of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi JOHNATHAN. Starting from April 7th, The grace between April 7th till ending, final grace, so that you wrap up. After that, no more. Do you know what it means? You know, we want something. You know, the problem is that sometimes our people want something once, you know, that thing. Let me tell you, in Jos, there is a news that said in Jos, Plateau State, butchers are now complaining. They are no more making it. They are no more selling their cows. No more. He said before, in that abattoir where they slaughter cows for sale, the chairman said before they used to slaughter 200, minimum 200 cows every day. But since all these days, they hardly slaughter even 30 cows. People are no more interested. And people think that what we are doing is not bearing fruit. Don't worry. This, do you know that Southerners are the highest consumer of cows? Fulani, they don't eat cows. Do you know that? They use it to do different things, and it is their weapon of occupation of our land. And we patronize them. Our eyes are now open. You that is planning to buy 4, 5, 10 cows to do funeral ceremony or to do marriage or any ceremony at all, don't worry. After April, now you will understand what Biafrans are made of. Anywhere they see it, they know what to do. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do you know what it means to stop consuming cows in our land? Fulani cows. It will force us, because we don't do something unless we are pushed to the wall. That is how our people are made. Once people don't see too much cows again, it has skyrocketed. You see now our people will go fully into cow animal husbandry, our own, both chicken and our own ehibo. You see our people use advanced technology, even in it, locally indigenous advanced technology, in breeding our own cows and animals. That is what we want. Now, do you see when that order was first given, the Nigerian government stopped the import of cows from every other African country. Do you think that IPOB is a joke? Or maybe you don't understand. That is why when I see that no, Facebook, maybe he think that the world, he is above the world. On my IPOB, I say this guy don't know. He never understand. He never understand. The same thing, and the same. He never understand that IPOB is a movement of the people. Do you know what it means? Exodus, movement of the people. How can one person come and stand a moving train? You will be crushed into powder. You know, they crush you into pellets. You understand? So don't worry. It is a gradual process. We start from boycotting of Fulani cows and cattle. We have been boycotting it, but the zenith will be after from 7th to end of April. The final grace. Now we don't want to see any of them in our land. It will be enforced by Biafrans. I'm telling you. It will be enforced by all and sundry. You will see what will happen. Anywhere they see it, they know what to do. They know what to do. Because the order has been given. And people are just patiently waiting for the expiring date. Now you see, go and buy Fulani cow. Come into any part of Biafra now, you are lost. You are lost. That's it. We have seen the shenanigan of the Nigerian courts. They are gradually banning our natural I will not call it local because it's our natural, our dressing. Gradually, under Nigerian system, they are squeezing us from all corners. Igbo songs in churches, Igbo songs, say no. One person said no, it's not good. We dominate, ban it in the church. Little by little, they are testing. The traditional, our. Now, a time will come, as I said, if they leave it to pass, no brouhaha in the political circle in our land, the Biafrans that call themselves politicians. You know, when you look at even the Senate House, Nigerian Senate House, you see that their danchiki is what is circulated everywhere. Almost only very few used to wear all that dressing. Only very few, minute. A time will come, they will make it now a dressing code. 1005. The Alhaji Danchiki. I know they are even jokingly telling them, all those Biafran politicians, jokingly, but firmly, this Yeshag every time. Don't wear this Yeshag, so that, and they'll buy. Look at Dave Omai. Do you see him wear any other dressing other than Danchiki? Hey, how they can protect their own. Look at how they say now, Abakiari now, they catch him in draw. Is it now or before? Do you know what they are doing? Because according to section 3 or subsection 11 of the Nigerian, number 9 of the Nigerian extradition law, it states that extradition application will be rejected where the fugitive criminal has been charged with an offense under Nigerian law other than the offense for which his surrender is sought, but has neither been discharged or acquitted of the charge. Do you see? Do you see how they protect their own? Because Abakiari told them that, look, if you people allow me to go to America to face trial, I will reveal, heads will roll, because not only me, and we all are into this business. So now what they did is to use, they remember that, he helped a drug pusher in 1980, so they are looking for him. He's been, they know how to manipulate the mindset of Nigerians. Very zombie set of people. No person will go, even the journalists, none of them will go into deep research of why these people are doing this. Okay, this thing that did it happen yesterday? I think they say it had been suspended. Okay, it happened quick day. All this rubbish, they don't come and tell Nigeria, it's on drug. They are ready to tarnish, kill the whole Nigeria image in order to save one of their own. The Fulani, they are very good at that. Now, this man, they will be there. He is facing drug trial in Nigeria. So, according to our law, we cannot extradite him to America. And before you know, they will announce, go do one cinema in the court with him. He is now found guilty. He will spend 20 years in prison in Nigeria. And when they go out, they will be laughing. Journalists will follow him. He's in jail. Bam, the following day or from the back door, he is inside his mansion. So that to escape extradition to the United States, Nigerians are foolish zombies. They don't know. Anything they see, they take. They don't make any research. They don't investigate nothing. But we Biafrans here, we reveal to you. Do you understand? All the plans, the modus operandi of the caliphate. Remain focused. Remain mentally tough. And this restoration is our ultimate goal. Any person that is there to take position, to take control or to go where there is money in IPOB, pay account, wire, instead, ego buibu. Go in IPOB, it doesn't matter. Balaga with the money. Remember Biaseka? Where are his children? Where are his generation? How did he end up? Remember Isaac Adakaburu? Remember Nnamdi Azikiwe? Where are his children? A person of such. The president of Kenya today, Uhuru Kenyatta, he is the son of the first president of Kenya. You understand? He is the son of the first president of Kenya. Which means, that continuity, the country recognizes because he is proud to answer Kenyatta. Do you understand? But where is Azikiwe? Azikiwe family, where are them in Nigerian politics? Because they failed to address, to understand that before while the caliphates are forever worshipping Ahmad Bello, do you see Biafrans talking good of Azikiwe? If you see, it's just political statement. Our founding, where are his generations or his children in the Nigerian political stage? Where are they? Because before going up, you must start from down. You must start from the grassroots. But when you fail to do it, your generations will suffer for your mistakes. We are all suffering it, but his family is nowhere to be found. Let us learn from history. This is where I'm going to stop. Biafra is our ideology. Our leader must be released. It doesn't matter what it takes. They are doing the delay tactics. It doesn't matter. We will wear them out. We can never stop what we are doing. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.
Going to get worse and worse. If you watch, you see that every day we are being weakened. On daily basis. In the next 20 years, I got it very vulnerable.